weird. I just like, nah, I'm good. That's the only thing I've ever tried though, I think.
You want me to play the clip?
Might well
Yeah.
get on into
Yes,
the
please.
clip. Let's go.
Have zero talking stages left in me. Like at this big age, I feel we all should just have a get to know me PDF file on hand and ready. Cause why must I continuously explain the basics? What's my real name? Where I'm from? How old I am? What I like to do for fun? What I do for work? How I get like listen, just send me your file. I'm gonna send you my file. We have 24 hours to evaluate each other's file. If we have any common interests or we like what we see, we proceed. If not, we just saved a lot of time. Cause if I gotta answer what's my favorite time, if I gotta answer what's my favorite food one more time, I'm gonna snap. You know what I'm saying? This system is going to work. You know why? Because it's like a job application. This is your resume. Apply, show some interest, apply, give me your resume. I'll go over it. I either approve you or deny you. That's it. Vice versa. You can either approve or deny people. Save a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? But give it a try. Don't knock it till you try it. Promise you, it's going to work. Listen,
All right, so before we get into the conversation, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Put a 2 in the chat if this nigga all cap. And let's have a conversation. What y'all think about what he said?
That
Stage.
shit dumb as hell.
Yeah, cause
I could
like,
say it's that
how
dumb,
did they
but
get
go
to
ahead.
the? How did they even get to like? How you gonna like? You asked the lady for her number, and then okay, y'all talk, and she asked you these basic questions like, why are you frustrated about that? How? Where he want to start at? Like, what's your bank account? Like, where he want to start? I don't get it.
Yeah, sound like he want to say, so instead of give me your number, give me all your information. So he wants your whole history, all your documentation, so he can look it over, and then 24 hours he'll get back to you or not.
I don't think it's
That's crazy.
that deep. I think it just be on some just common interest type thing. You know what I mean? Regular conversation type stuff. I ain't trying to see what your blood type is and you know what I mean, what's your medical history. It's just something just to get it started, get the fire going. You know what I mean? And then again, we might have a second PDF file that goes over those type of things. And, you know,
Oh, so this
gets
Oh,
like
if it
so
a
gets
you want
serious.
two
this
files?
this like
That
a
shit
How
is
do
a
business.
you really
backup.
get to
Like,
the
hey,
profile?
we got this account. Like,
You
we
can
trying
learn
to
a
figure
lot.
this out,
You
man.
can
We
learn
trying
a
to save
lot
time.
exercising a relationship
Or what
like that.
questions are
Yeah.
important? What questions are
Very.
important? Which one goes first?
So I
Like
mean,
That's
you,
so
what
it
important.
ask? What
depends on
questions do you
how
ask
deep it
first?
is. So if we're just knowing, getting to know each other, like just common interests, like you said, it doesn't have to be favorite color and I like to skateboard and shit like that. But it could be like what they're interested in, what their 5 year goals are,
But you
and it's
eliminate
just
I
the
like
don't.
art
that.
of dialogue, though, bro.
So
Nah.
that's what
Right.
I had an issue with. So I agree with you in that sense, because I would rather hear her say it than read what she's saying. You know what I mean? Read how she feels about things.
That
So,
part.
but that just may be me. So yeah, I would
Well,
rather want to hear.
well, I
Well,
say
where did
this.
the PDF come in? Who made
Em,
this shit
em,
up?
hold on. Empress had an opposing perspective.
I find it an opposing perspective because it works for me. Like a lot of people are so against contractual racial relationships, but a lot of people are always saying they want to be married. So it's almost like they're living not nobody here for anybody, you know what I mean? I'm just saying in general, like from my experience, a lot of people are living in a fantasy world where they feel like, oh, if it's not going their way, then it can't exist until they try it. You know what I'm saying? Like most contracts work for people in relationship because guess what? You get to renew contracts, you get to add things to them. When something don't work, you get to remove it completely while you're in a relationship. But getting to know someone, that's a lot of time that you can waste. The first 90 days is very crucial for a relationship, right? Why continuously date multiple people over and over and over just to see who's right for you when you could just literally go through, oh, what, you know what? I don't have nothing in common with this person. Keep it moving. Nice to meet you. Everything was great. Maybe someone else would be better for you. That's just me though, but I don't even date, so
I feel
I'm just
you,
looking at it from more
Empress.
of
But how
like
do
a
you know
relationship.
what you have in common based off
I'm
of
almost
something you
Mm.
read, though?
because
How do you
well,
really know when you have no
I would like to
conversation
Very
to
finish
good
see,
question.
like,
if that's okay.
you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like talking helps you to
I,
go outside of the box a little bit. That way you see
yeah,
that. I mean, you're not going to know everything about a person just from paper, right?
right. But there are some things for me that I already have written down that I would like to get to know within the first couple of days of talking to someone. I'm not saying I'm not asking them like, their whole life story, but there are some crucial things that I would like to know, for compatibility wise. In the first 2 weeks, there's compatibility testing that I like to do for people as well. So for me, I take things seriously because if I was to start dating again, it's for marriage. It's not for sex. It's not for showing off nobody. It's literally for a goal. So for me, I take my life a little bit more serious. So I'm not saying nobody else that doesn't like it doesn't. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying for me.
Hey, Miss
I'm
Empress,
with
can I
it.
say something
I'm with
real
it.
quick? I feel you,
Um
but like, where do we take the empathy? Like I feel keep it G because it's like normal, like when you talk to someone, you okay, there's like a contract. Like when we say contract, are we talking like paper, like documents, or can the contract
yeah,
be like through conversation? Because I feel like when you
paper,
remove
contract.
human contact out the way, and when we can't communicate no more and really have conversations like we're doing now, and it's got to be contractual, I feel like it's a business, and I think that's how the world operates now, and that's why we're in the fucked up situation
Yeah,
that we are, because nobody,
Yeah.
everybody removes actually getting to know somebody through conversation and real communication versus like everything's got to be a business. Like,
but that
what happened to
doesn't that
empathy
doesn't
and
go out the
understanding?
I
window.
Go
mean,
ahead,
We
Tom.
still be
I
able to
would.
talk and discuss, but
Yeah, I
we're coming to
know.
that conversation knowing
Okay.
exactly what to conversate about and what to get to know each other about even better. You know what I'm saying? So this is not saying that if we're just reading the paper and that's it, because we're obviously going to continue to have conversation about it. But it's this gives us like grounds to
And
have a
then what
proper
if you like
conversation.
everything on paper and the sex is whack?
There you go too.
Well,
Yep.
who
Or
said
I
you
mean,
wasn't in
but
sex just because
you
you send somebody a PDF
Keep
file?
it
Who
G.
said that?
Hello.
you can you
You
can
know what I'm talking
I
about?
mean, you can write yourself up as being whatever you want, though. It's just like the internet, just like people, on the internet. Like you could write something that's completely opposite of who you are just to grab somebody in. So,
Especially with this new AI shit, you can write a whole thing
I
about yourself
mean,
and it's nothing to do with yourself.
now
Well,
I
I
have a
think the
question
point.
though. Are we talking about contracts as far in regards to marriage, or
No,
are we talking about getting to know someone? Because I think those are two separate things. Like we
so
I
we
agree.
that's why I was trying to
I
separate
agree.
them. I said for me, I deal with contractual a different type of dating. Like I don't just talk and I don't just randomly talk to people. I don't do that. So somebody asked me a question, so I try to answer it the best way for me. And then I also said that when it comes to this PDF file thing, I never heard of it until I came across the post. I heard of contracts before. I never heard of this, and I like this sound like an amazing idea. It make me want to feel like I want to date now. Because if I can do it like this, then hey, I can just read some stuff like, oh no, 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 it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I could just keep it moving. That's easy for me, but that's just me. I don't know if it's
Yeah,
gonna work
you
for
also
everybody, but
said
I
you
know a
want to
lot of people
join
that
a
it will work
sex
for.
cult too. So
Oh
I
shit.
never said that. That's what you said out of your mouth. Thank you very much.
Okay. So I'm curious. Does
you're
this
very
like?
interested in it though.
Not too
Okay,
much on
but
Empress.
Yeah, whatever.
like I'm curious. Like, does that like doing the PDF thing, right? You know what I'm saying? Does that leave room for growth?
Of course, to me, I mean, for me, contracts work for me. I'm trying to tell you, so many people was against it. So many women I've come across, so many men over the years, they didn't like it. They didn't like it until they got it, and they realized that their relationship got healthier. They were able to connect to their partner more because it was things that through conversation, maybe effective and comprehensible communication, couldn't solve. You know what I'm saying? They was able to write down things and then sit down with their partner and go over these things together, right? And then bring them to me so I could put them in a contract for them, right? So it's not about just nitpicking and all the things you don't like about somebody or all the things you do like about somebody. It's about the things you really desire in a relationship with someone else. Like for me, I would put like reassurance. A lot of men that I come across are not really reassuring. They just think that you're supposed to know better because you're a woman. So I would put that on a contract for someone like the PDF file that he's talking about. I would put, hey, I need a man that reassures me, not because I'm insecure, but because I want to know that you're alive a couple times a day. If that makes any sense,
Empress,
I
does
would
this
put that
need to
down
be
on
in
a
a contract
contract.
so people can remember it, or can we just communicate this to one another? Does
I don't
that make
think
sense?
I don't know. I'm just trying to comment for me. I think that everybody. I
Okay, I
think it's
feel
one of
you.
those topics where everybody got their own thing. If that makes any sense.
Okay, yeah. I was
Yeah,
Like,
just trying to
is
I
it
think
an
it's one
understand.
of those kind of
NDA?
topics.
What kind
So
of
what?
contract
Okay,
are
let me
these?
get
Is
this
this an
right. So
NDA or what?
instead of actually meeting somebody and talking to them in person, you rather just take a look at their profile and go from there. Is what you're
But
saying?
that's not what he's saying. He's saying that when he meets someone,
I'm
he don't
asking
want to go
you
through the
because
dry
you're. I'm no.
conversations.
I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
Me,
Yeah, you
um,
personally.
I like the whole long distance thing. I like catching a plane, meeting for the first time. I love that actually. So yes, I love that. I like being on video call. I like all that stuff. It just makes me, because I like my space. But when we get closer together, that's when probably a lot of problems come from me, because I like my space a little too much from men. That's very protective, you know. So I'll be like, oh, I like my space, and they're like, you cheating. Like, I'm not cheating. I just like my space. So I just like my space. So I do like long distance
You
relationships because I
know,
like my space.
Sorry, they
and the
was kind
people
of
my
speaking over
age
me.
have
What?
my fault. Tink, go ahead.
Yeah, keep it G just totally cut me off. But
It's
no, I
okay.
was asking, with your like when you say you're getting a contract, are you talking about like an NDA or what kind of contract
You can do
are you
all
making?
types of contract. You can do NDA, you can do a
Telling you.
BDSM, you can do a relationship contract, you can do an engagement contract, you can do all types of contracts with people. There's thousands of them that you could do. It's like you make it up yourself from the things that you need from the relationship.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
And you
But
make
is a
people stay
contract a
at.
business or is that relationship? Do we
I
put
treat
that
my
Just,
under a
I
relationship
think,
like a
business?
just
business.
terms and
So, I
agreements. That's
mean,
just
that
what it
doesn't mean
is.
there's
It
not no
comes with.
love there. It's just more structure for me. So I function better with structure. So,
Oh,
yeah.
I think it
so it
just,
ain't.
makes more sense in a lot of, in the sense of wasting time.
Can it will
So
it
you
hold up in a
agree?
court of
Hold on,
law?
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Will it
One
hold up
mic,
in a
one
court?
mic,
I was about to say,
one mic,
Tink had
one
cut me
mic.
off.
Okay, let's get a one mic. Let's get a one. Let's get a one.
I didn't cut you
Okay,
off.
so who is next? Who is next? I'm listening. I
I think
don't
it
know,
was Miss
like,
Pink, Mr. Droopy.
and I am also, I was also trying to establish if Kobe, you agree to that, didn't it?
Well, I can agree with it in certain, circumstances, but
Right, right.
ultimately, like, I would rather speak to somebody in person. But I think it's the people our age, and we're moving into technology a little bit more than some of the, just some of the older generations. So that's like kind of their thing. They could meet somebody on
Bro,
social media.
he's speaking for the older generation, bro. You're not in it.
I'm not trying to.
You just said that
Like,
though.
I did,
yeah, he's
You
he
just
threw
said
trying.
that
that.
in
You
there. I
can't
heard
speak
that.
for the older generation if you're not in the older generation.
Well, it's based
It,
off
it,
my view.
hey,
I'm not speaking for them. I'm speaking just in my
you,
perception, or how I see it.
what perception do you have, bro?
Well, if you let me finish before
Perspective. Okay, go
Who's
ahead.
I mean, I just like who are you around like that? That's in the older generation you with that you say that you've seen that from.
So I see my brother. He's with the girl from Arizona or some stuff, and they be making their little trips back and forth to make sure that happens. So that's what I'm saying. Like people this generation kind of got like are a little bit more comfortable with it
Bro,
than
that's
some
just
of the
one
older
person though.
generation.
Have you done a census?
Oh, are you really trying to challenge? Like that don't make sense to you or what?
Bro, that's one person. You can't put the one
Okay,
person on the whole
that's what I'm
generation.
saying. I'm just bringing it from my perspective and from what I see. So I'm not telling you what you see.
But hold on. Let me ask you this, Kobe. Do you understand where you're coming from?
I do. I understand it. I can't even speak on it all the way because I'm not in that generation, so I can't really.
Right. Do
Yeah.
you agree? Do you feel like that's true?
I mean, I already had said that. That's what I like. That's
No, I'm
what's true
saying
to
like
me.
this. No,
It's
what
true
I'm
to
saying
me.
like think about it. Okay, I got one person, but telling me something. I'm looking at it at this one person. But then if I was to go out into the
Oh,
world,
but yeah, it's
I
not just
might.
my brother. It's my
No, no. I was just asking.
yeah.
I was
It's I was just making that as a what I mean example. He's
right.
not the only person I see out here. You know what I mean? So to make it seem like, oh, it's just that one person. No, I mean there's a lot more people that I could bring up an example than just my brother. But I gave you
Hey,
a
bro.
place to.
Now let me counter that. I can show you a lot of motherfuckers my age that's all on these dating apps, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just say, oh, the older gen. No, bro.
Ooh,
Like
okay.
you
I
can't
get you.
say that. Yeah,
I
bro,
get you.
they're out there. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I get you.
it's just motherfuckers that you deal with, not the older
Yeah.
generation. You know what I mean?
Kobe,
Yeah, okay,
Kobe, has this
I
worked for
got you. I
you?
got you.
Have you used this in your life? Is this something that
Yeah,
you are
young
implementing?
man, definitely. You know, what I mean, if not even that, it's like we continue to communicate over social media and stuff. Not necessarily saying that we were in a relationship or anything like that, but I took in that space because we couldn't get together and see each other. You get what I mean? But I had to take it into that point, and get away from the actual topic at hand.
Hey, keep it
You
G.
know.
Have you tried it, or you just like that's not even like in your realm? Or have you tried that?
Sorry, what? Like
Like what he's talking about?
what is he talking about though? I
Like
don't
Do you
yeah,
use
understand,
that's what
bro.
I'm
dating
saying.
apps, Keep It G? Do you know anybody
No,
who's
I
used?
don't know. I mean, I got homies that use dating apps. That's why I'm saying like it's my. But I don't know. I'm a up close and personal type of. Nah, ain't
Yeah,
You
no
got
dating
any?
okay.
You
app.
know anybody
Like
in the
that.
younger generation
Well,
that
since you
you know
asked
what I
me a
mean that
million
does it?
questions,
My little brother, he be
Okay.
He be doing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
But
she, okay,
that's
yeah.
him though. You know that's
Yeah, yeah, I got you. I
you
got
know
what you were saying fully, fully, because you can't. I can't really just base it off of just what I see, because you never
exactly.
fucking know. Yeah,
That's just personal interest. Period.
right, right.
Around all ages, and some
Brown all
motherfuckers
ages.
don't fuck with it.
Yep. It just yeah, some here and there. So yeah,
All right, Empress, you got it. You want it? Take it back. I had a question. All right, all right. Because I did want to know, like, Empress say it does leave room for growth. And I'm still trying to figure that one out. But are y'all comparing this to like a PDF, meaning how dude broke it down in the clip that we just listened to? He broke it down saying that he would like it like to present it like a PDF to a or post it online. You know what I mean, so that you can pretty much have an understanding of what you're going for. And is
Now,
that
can
are
I
y'all?
comment on that, bro? When you finish,
Well,
my bad.
well, yeah. I was just gonna say, are we comparing this to a dating app?
Well, that's what it sounds like. If they asking for a
Uh,
profile, you might
yeah,
as well just
They're
right.
pretty much
submit a
synonymous.
profile.
Like the
Right.
Yeah.
profile, like you're supposed to read it before you even engage, unless you're just going for a different reason. So yeah, that's
But they lie on them, right?
Right, but
Oh, I'm
that
just
was
trying to
my
figure this one out.
question. My
Oh,
question was how do you equate this to a contractual relationship type thing? Like how does that get here? Cuz again, we're talking about two different things. We're talking about getting to know somebody versus being in a relationship with somebody. So I'm
we're talking about a profile bio helping you communicate with getting to know a motherfucker more than talking to somebody and communicate. That's what it really is,
I
right?
think at
That's
this point, I
what
yeah,
think
that's
no,
pretty much
I
Is
what.
a
think
Yeah,
I
keep it
contract
think
even
G.
a
what you're calling
communication
it.
thing?
So I
Is
think
that the definition of communication, a contract?
So I think
that's
the point of what he was saying was that he's tired of the dry conversations. What's your color? What's your favorite color? What's this? What's that? And instead of that, just get a piece of PDF file or whatever you want to share with people. Send it through the text message. If they want to send you one back, great. If they don't, then you just send them your information and they do whatever they want to do with that. You get what I'm saying? I think that was his point of not having a repetitive conversation with different people and still not finding a one. And it would make the
now
process
see.
easier instead of wasting money by going on dates and going out to dinner and stuff like that.
That's crazy
That
because now you
sounds like
telling me
you
to do
always.
research on your profile bio. Like, come on, man. That's taking the fun out of actually going out on a date and not calling somebody back if you don't want to talk to them or if you're not feeling them. Like,
The
huh?
attraction, everything that builds up to it comes through communication and listening to a person's voice and talking to them
Yeah,
versus reading some shit
exactly.
that might be bullshit anyway.
You might like the bio
Sounds.
and then pull up on them and they got some stinking ass smell good on. You know what I'm saying, Jo?
It sounds like you're gonna be dealing with the person's representative all this time. Like you're
But
never
I,
gonna get to know the
I
person
but
in real life,
Can you
because the
sue?
bio is
Oh,
only gonna tell you what a person gonna want to tell you. You know what I mean?
can you
bye
sue a
DJ.
motherfucker for
I
contract fraud?
boy.
So
That's a
that's what
I
good
I was
think
saying.
question.
Like,
That's
can you take it
I
to
That's
think
that's
court?
he
that's
was
that's a
exactly
that's good. That's
right.
pretty good right there. That's a
I
great
think
one.
he was insinuating about people he's met already. Like if y'all could, I don't know where the clip is at. Oh, it's up top. Yeah, I think he was insinuating about people he met already, just like to make it faster than just like going through the first few week phases. I mean, yeah, I'm on him. I agree with him this time, y'all.
Because
Well,
you can talk and communicate and still be full of shit. So what do we
Yeah,
do?
either way, you can read it and it could be a lie. You can talk to somebody and it be a lie. So I'm with it.
okay.
So it's just for dating and not like marriage in a sense, right? Or I mean, it could build into the marriage like that
Interesting.
point of view in a
Well,
sense, right?
is it like addendums to the I mean to the pro like how did why you
That part.
why you just can't talk like how are you attracted to someone through paper? I'm just or a PDF file. I'm
Because
AB,
concerned.
if you
can
see
we
that
take this to
I
court?
make
Can we
six
go to
figures
court
a
with this?
year and I put that on my thing and I like wearing tuxedo or like
I don't think
suits,
that he insinuated that he never had
That
a
nigga write
conversation
great
with
fi-
the lady.
sentences.
Can we play the clip again?
That
If that's
sounds
if
like it's
anything,
gonna be a
are we
whole
going?
bunch of
He know right where
catfishing
to
going
put
on
his
around that motherfucker.
punctuation in his
right,
abbreviation.
right. You
Yes,
got
catfish
good
for real. Yeah.
punctuation, good grammar,
Nigga had
and
to
all
master
that.
comp.
Sound like you gonna be
Right.
dealing with a whole bunch of catfishing.
That nigga master composition. That's a fact.
That nigga
I
said,
have
do your homework
zero
on
talk.
me. Read the PDF file. That way I don't have to answer these questions and you ain't got to ask them. Well, what the fuck you want to talk about then, motherfucker? Like, you must have some great ass
Like,
conversation if you don't want to
yeah,
talk about
like
Talk to
small.
my
If you don't want to have small talk.
we talking about the
That's
only
a
thing
He
that
gonna
that's
we
a
talk
talk to
great
them
about
through
point.
their
Keep it G.
profile.
humanitarian things.
Good ass
We
point,
talk
keep
about
it G.
humanitarian
No
things. We
small
talk about the
talk.
oceans, all types of stuff.
He's gonna
Instead of
That's
talk
a
to
small
good
their
talk.
point.
profile.
He didn't really
Shoulda.
say what he wanted to talk about though. So that's where I'm gonna say he on some bullshit. Cause he only complained about, oh, you're asking me my favorite color, what
Right,
size
I
shoe I
agree
wear,
with
or
that.
whatever the hell he was saying. But he never said what he wanted to talk about or what would be better or
Right.
what
That's
he was
true.
looking for. So he
Well,
That nigga
he
sound
may
like
just
he
need to
get
get it.
aggravated easy.
He
Sound like
just
he need
needed
anger management.
verification.
We getting further
I don't
away
want nigga
from
keep
G
asking me the
contract.
same.
that
AB right though.
Damn.
that
Sound
man
like he
sound
gonna be,
like he gonna tell you to shut the fuck up.
sound like you gonna be
You
glued to
talk
your
too
Hey,
phone or
that's
much.
your
type of nigga.
Hey.
computer
That's
all
what's
the
wrong with
damn
you
time.
bitches. You always want to know what I like to do in my spare time when I'm having fun. But that's what you like, though, Empress.
I do like it. I'm not gonna change my mind. I'm standing on what I say. So I definitely
But
like
this
it.
now
Hey,
I
she
got a
keeping it
question.
real.
I got a question. Like BJ say, would it be fair to be able to sue someone if they don't fit the description of what they put on their
That
PDF?
part.
Well, I mean, are you marrying them? Why would you
It
be
don't
suing them?
matter. Why you lying? Why the fuck you
Because
lying?
people
That's what I'm
lie. I
trying to
guess.
figure out.
What they
Why,
can say
nah,
is like
fuck that.
satire, or it's like, yeah, I was trolling with you. It was
Hold on,
context.
Drewby. She just said this day and age, she's not trying to get with nobody for sex. She's trying to get with somebody for a marriage. So yes, you're looking for a husband out of this. So like, yeah, the answer is yes.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I don't think
So,
it's fair that you answer for me though. I don't know
oh
about
I,
shit.
PDF
I'm just I'm
because
just
they
recapping what you
unknown.
told us earlier. I'm sorry, I
I
won't do it again.
appreciate that, but I would like to answer for myself if that's okay.
Go ahead,
Um,
answer for
thank
yourself.
you. Yeah, I don't know about suing someone for a PDF file. I think I would just throw it away and keep it moving. I move on pretty fast.
What's the point?
No, I
I mean,
like
if
to
I
hold
don't like
people
his PDF
accountable.
file, why keep talking to him?
I
Empress,
like
you
lawsuit
crazy.
better.
Hey, that's a real point though. She said if you don't like that PDF file, you better just keep it moving.
Wait,
I
so
like
If
old
Bubba,
that ain't
school
what you
getting
want
that
to
to know
do,
the
you know,
person,
get up
man.
out of here.
Old school shit, getting to know the motherfucker. Fuck all that
Hey,
PDF
but
shit.
I
Waste your
wouldn't
time for
Sound
mind.
like you
11.
gonna be glued to your damn phone or your MacBook all the time.
Nah, I'm
I'm
letting her know
cool.
my schedule. Like, hey, I ain't got time for you here at this point, and this point.
That's
Don't
Yeah,
call
you
me
can
at
okay.
tell.
this
You can
point
talk.
during this
You
time. You
y'all
know what I
can.
mean? I'm only gonna spend 2 or 3 days out the week with you. You know what I mean? You better not get upset. You know, we
Yep.
only gonna communicate on this type of
Oh,
basis.
she
You,
That's
you
how
know
better
the
what I
not.
mean?
contracts go. That's
She
exactly how
better
Hey,
they
not
go.
get
that's
Yep.
upset
what the
though.
contracts say though. Hey,
Better.
They're wonderful.
So she better not get upset.
not better, but you know what I mean?
Oh,
Hey, this is
okay.
what
Well,
the
make it
contracts
clear,
say.
young man.
Yeah, it's not better, but you get me though, Empress, in that type of sense. Like, hey, like this is
Yeah,
what
you
we
might
are
be
agreeing to.
being extreme a little bit, but
Oh,
yeah.
of course,
Oh, a
yeah.
Now,
lawsuit is extreme. Any other contract, you know what I mean? You break that motherfucker, nigga can hold you
That's a
accountable.
Okay.
fact.
So,
Now,
Mr. Groovy,
now
I'll
all of
say
a
this.
sudden,
Listen, if you're like
You better
me and
this
uphold
a
you don't get
this.
form.
notarized,
This
then
a
you're
form
good.
of a contract. I mean,
Did you
because
hear me?
even though, hold on, even though we comparing it to the dating, you know what I mean? It's not. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? This is actually a nigga submitting a PDF profile of, you know what I'm saying, who they are, what they like to do, you know what I'm saying, what colors they like, all of this
What
shit to
to
make it
expect,
you
like
know what I'm
all
saying, you
type of
feel
shit.
me?
Yeah.
These things to make it easier. So
sound
if
like a
I fuck
business.
around, read this motherfucker, and I'm like, okay, this is all the shit that I like. You know what I'm saying? You feel, oh man, this is
I'm
great.
fucking
Like
with her.
I'm
You
looking at
know
a
what I'm
brochure to a
saying? Yeah.
motherfucking nice ass hotel. Oh man, they got all this shit going on. Oh, this is great. Fit the
He said a
description of who I am.
brochure.
I love it. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it.
But
I
which one
fuck
can
with
you
that,
trust
yeah.
I'll,
So I'm gonna say
t-
I
this
fuck
really
I'll
with that.
take
quickly.
it. If this shit ain't what it supposed to be, I need to be able to hold your ass
But
accountable.
let me ask
Right.
you
Does it
That's
something,
So
have
what I
to
was
be
very
saying,
information
valid.
hold
That's
on, guys.
valid.
required to put
but
your to put
Droopy,
the
let me ask you
correct
Hold
something
on,
though,
really
homie.
quick.
things in there
Real
too?
quick, Mr. JL, hold on. So I will say this:
Huh?
if you're like me and you get your contracts notarized, then you can sue. But if you're not getting them notarized, then that's
But
on
you
you.
should have to
every
put the
wow.
bad things in there about yourself too. It can't just be the good things. The person has to know everything that they're dealing with.
I
Are you
mean,
sloppy? Do you
Hold,
cook? Do you
hold on.
clean? Like it should have everything in there.
One mic on jail.
I forgot what I was gonna say, man. I swear to God, I
JL
got
said
so
so.
many.
When you go to clubs, do you go to the club with
No,
12
this is what I was
envelopes,
gonna say. So,
I was
giving out your email
okay.
address?
no, no, no.
That's
So,
comedy.
does the PDF tell you if the person is crazy or not?
Mm.
If you want to
You
put it
can
Nope.
on there that
airdrop,
you
can
have
airdrop
mental
it to you.
health problems and you're not
You'll
regulating
I'm
attach a
yourself,
saying
then
because
lawsuit
you
to it.
won't
that's
get to
to
know
your
the person,
own
and
detriment.
you won't get to know that until you really get to know them. PDF ain't gonna tell me if you're crazy or not.
Hey, baby, let me
Nope.
airdrop
Well,
this to you real
But
quick.
that
Exactly.
first
Or if
There's
that
you
first
limits to
communication
privacy.
would
or if
tell
you a
you.
So
stalker or
Look at
not. You understand what I'm saying? A
Exactly.
PDF
That's
can't tell you if the motherfucker is a weirdo or a
She
creep.
fuck around worded. She fuck around word that motherfucker. I don't think I'm crazy. Some people say these things, but I don't think it's true.
yeah.
Motherfucker try to cover their ass in their
Like
lawsuit.
a mug.
you gotta listen to somebody to catch that shit, and you listen to them, and you don't even know that you
That's a
heard some
fact.
shit.
That's
You
a
gotta let a
fact,
who's
motherfucker
baby.
how
keep talking to catch
who is
that
gonna
shit.
put the bad things in there? Like, come on, like not
I
who, but like
mean,
9 times out of 10, it's gonna be somebody. Even in the chat said, "I will purposely not put certain information in there." Like it just depends on the
See,
person and how honest they are about themselves. And we
that
know and really telling like everything about them. You got to be able to, yeah, you
that
have to be
makes
able to
it
tell the good and the
So
bad.
it's like
But
a
that makes it
meta
even
lemon
easier
law.
mixed
because
chick. But
I'm a
listen
you'd
low
though.
be
key
like, hey, you
stalker.
didn't put that in your thing, so that's
Hey, but listen
automatically know
though.
you capped. You didn't put
But
that in
listen,
there.
at
You
the end of the
automatically
day,
capped.
even though you draw up that contract, you still got to get together. You still got to have conversations.
And
You still got to
everything.
hang out and get to know each other. So that little contract ain't did shit but
why do
wasted
you
you
have
some
to do
time.
that when you
And
could just
people
say no?
telling
They're not a
themselves
match for
without
you at the
even
moment.
knowing it.
I'm doing it with my
Yep.
Why do
camera
you
out.
have to? I have a question for you, the person that just said that. Why do you have
Hold
to
your ass
still hang
accountable.
out with them if you don't like their contract? Why do you have to still hang out with them? What?
Some
Yeah,
people
why is
waver
it
a lot of
telling on
things.
What are you
themselves?
talking about? I'm
Like,
talking about
hey,
even. I'm talking about if you like they, even if you like their contract and y'all hang out, you still gonna have the exact same conversations. The
I
It
same
thought that the
depends. I
contract
conversations
was
will.
that
a.
you don't want
I
to
thought you
have,
said in the
that
clip.
you everything that you put in
Okay.
that contract that you don't want to have when y'all go out and y'all start hanging out, you gonna have those same conversations.
I feel
I'm
like
sure
But
it's
I thought
everybody
that
more
was
gonna
the
to
say
whole
they
point of the
Yeah,
intelligent.
it
contract.
builds up
Okay.
the
reflective and
attraction.
save your
When you
time.
talk to somebody, it builds
That'll
up
be
the
hilarious.
attraction, y'all.
Everybody
That's
gonna
what
say
turns you on. A
they
contract ain't gonna turn you
intelligent.
on.
I think
Oh yeah,
What
I'm
if
everybody
very
deals
smart.
somebody
with
else write
relationships
their
differently.
contract? What if they don't
Everybody, yeah,
even
I think
write their
everybody
own
deals
Hey
with
guys,
relationships
that
Oh
story?
differently.
audio,
shit.
the audio sounds terrible. Everybody,
What if somebody don't even write? What if somebody don't even write their own contract? What if somebody else write it
Yeah, I
for them?
write
Now it's
contracts
just a
for
but
Like
people.
like
He's
AI.
smart. Hey, he's smart. Whoever that person is smart. They
Well,
got
I write
themselves
contracts for
What?
people, so people
You
do
can't
hire
hold
people to write contracts.
if you can't hold that person accountable, I suggest you not let them pour your poison. You hear me?
That's a fact.
Well,
That's a fact.
I mean, you around here taking information and you know what I mean, a motherfucker can't compensate you if you get it wrong. I don't suggest you be taking that information.
yeah, writing contracts is like
What if
three
you
hundred
use
dollars a
AI to
piece.
do it?
No,
I don't give a damn what you use. I don't give a damn what you use, man. You gotta
Said
learn
none of that
enough to
matter.
you
All
gotta
right.
learn enough to know not to involve yourself with things you know nothing about. You around here moving in accordance to what the next motherfucker done said. You already fucked. If something go wrong, you don't know what to do. You gotta go to the next motherfucker to figure out what to do.
So
You
we
see what I'm
fuck. We
saying?
fuck
You might not
regardless.
have that type of time. You hear me? Yeah, you might not have that type of time. You know what I mean? You fuck.
It's
Fuck with the
already a
shit you
wrap.
know about.
It's
can you
Stop
already a
playing
explain?
with
wrap.
shit you don't know about. You get
Can
fucked
you
over
explain
real
that
quick.
differently?
I, what? What the? What you mean?
Because
What?
you were speaking, but you were speaking in like metaphors, but I didn't really understand the
Damn.
plain language.
Oh. Just simply saying, you know what I mean? Deal with things you have prior knowledge in regards to and don't go dealing with things based on what other people have told you. You see,
Oh
when
yeah.
it all boils down, another person ain't gonna be able to compensate you for what you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Because you made the decision to do that based on what they said. You see what I'm saying? Like they say, what the next person eat ain't gonna never make you shit.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
That's
Thank
the
you, Mr.
perfect
Drew.
way to put it. Yeah, I can't tell you what I see. You gotta see it for yourself, type shit.
I know a lot of people be in the hopes of, wanting some shit so bad when somebody says something, what I'm saying, that correlates with what they want to do, what I'm saying, they gonna go for it, what I'm saying, not taking a lot of shit and responsibilities. That a lot of time people go to people that's gonna validate the shit that they say, what I mean, and then they wonder why shit go wrong. You know what I mean? You just moving based on what motherfuckers telling you as opposed to, what you actually know for yourself.
So it's a risk regardless, basically, right?
No, no, patience is a virtue. I don't, me personally, I don't move my perspective ain't other people's perspective. So in turn, I don't look at a situation the way they would to think it
Right.
gotta go a certain way. I know what I'm dealing with, you know what I mean? And that just comes with experience, you know what I mean? The things
But
that I've been through.
I agree with that. But
You,
I
you
agree
ain't
with
gonna
what
let
she said. Oh, my fault. You finish.
you
My
were
fault.
gonna let I
I heard what you
barely
said. I
forgot.
heard you say.
I
Yeah,
see
you
you was
said
trying to
it's
get
not
in
a
there.
risk. Yeah, it's not a risk. You're saying it's not a risk because you already know, you're already prepared for what
Yeah,
you're
but
about to
it's
move into. I heard
but
you.
it's,
Yeah.
it's a little it's just a little deeper though because that's about perspective. You know what I mean? The perspective that I look from that comes from experience, things that I've been through. You know what I mean? Not to say I haven't looked from perspectives that other people look from to share their understanding. I don't agree with it. I can understand where they're coming from though. You know what I'm saying? But it wouldn't be the decision that I would make because I don't believe in people more than the things that I've experienced. That's real. You see what I'm saying? So in turn, I'm gonna go with what's real, not what comes out of motherfucker mouth. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Now, based on the experience, the amount of experiences that I have, you know what I mean, I've developed like I can kind of, you know what I mean, read people, you know what I'm saying? Damn near from a mile away. You have certain type of behavior, certain type of traits that just suggest certain things about you. It's not a judgment, you know what I mean? It comes from experience and me being able to analyze. So I know if people move a certain way, conduct themselves a certain way, I kind of know what to expect. I'm not going to make myself believe nothing outside of what I know. And that's what I'm talking about. I go with what's real, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because that's what's real. That's what I know. You know what I mean? If I don't know a person, you know what I'm saying, to be getting no hella type of money and he over here talking about something where I can make a hella type of money, I ain't trying to hear that shit. You see what I'm saying?
I
But
hear
if I
you.
know a mother, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? I know a motherfucker to be getting money, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? That's what the fuck he do. You feel me? I can respect the shit that come out his mouth.
But
So like if
I
he's
feel
not
like
getting
I
money,
feel like
don't talk
when
about it.
you're in
Then
that
why
sense,
listen
like
to him?
that means
Where
what
it's
you've
just
learned
it
is, oh, go ahead.
no,
Go
it's
ahead.
just like when it comes no, like in response to what she was saying is it ain't a thing like if he not getting money, you know what I'm saying? Because that knowledge could come from somebody that ain't really getting it like that. You know what I'm saying? They may be ambitious, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, see ideas in something and what they saying is it what I like I say, you gotta know the people that you involving yourself with to make them type of decisions. If I don't know you, I don't really give a fuck what you say. I don't believe none of that shit. If I don't know you to do that shit, I don't believe it. Period. I mean, I hear you. I don't disbelieve it, but I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I just hear you. You know
Mr.
what I'm
G,
saying? Then
There's two sides to
go.
that coin, though, Juby, and I get fully
No,
what you said, but
no, I'm saying
yeah.
to my coin, it ain't. It's just one. That's what it is. Period. I go with what's real. You
I,
know what I'm saying? You
I
feel?
can't hear you
My
through a
coin only
PDF.
got. Yeah, my coin only got one side, my nigga. I go with what's real. Fuck a PDF. Fuck a, you know what I'm saying? Like that ain't real. That's what the fuck you want a nigga to believe from where we are, the distance or
That
however
part.
you know what I'm saying? I don't know you in
That's just a
person.
new game, bro.
Right, right. Catfish. Oh shit.
That's
So
what I
I
was
got
saying
10.
earlier.
Uh-huh.
Juby, you ain't shit.
Catfish is
Catfish, like you gonna be dealing
comedy.
with a whole bunch of catfishing motherfuckers, man. Come
See,
on,
that
man.
that is a major fear for sure, for sure.
Yeah,
Hey
nigga gonna
Who
be
man, my
was
coming
that?
out
daughter
like
came in
Walks.
here and jumped on my phone, nigga. If I sent y'all a thing to talk live, I know Tink got one. Hey. Disregard that. My fault.
You good? I got one.
I need
You
to
good?
My fault.
I
You
I
good,
have
bro?
10 things. I have 10 things that you should put on your PDF if you're listening and you want to do it. If that's okay, can I go down the list really quickly?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so at number one, we have your personal interests. List your hobbies, passions, and your favorite activities. And number two, of course, we have your career goals, sharing your personal aspirations and your current occupation. And number three, we have your values and belief system, discussing your core values and what's important to you in your existence, or AKA your life. And number four, you have relationship goals. Indicate what you're looking for in a partner and relationship. And number five, you have fun facts. Add some interesting tidbits about yourself to make it more engaging. And number six, of course, we have travel experiences. Share your favorite travel destinations and experiences if you have any, or the ones that you plan on doing. Number seven, you have pet preferences. Mention if you have pets or if you're even open to having them. Some people don't even like pets. Also mention that as well. And number eight, your favorite movies or TV shows. If you watch television, discuss your favorite entertainment preferences. And number nine, you have music taste. Share your favorite music genres and artists. And number 10, goals for the future. Outline your short term and long term aspirations. And I'm complete, Mr. Druby.
That's
Let's
all
talk about
good. Now, Hope, first we got to get to the chat. Put a one in the chat if you agree. Put a two in the chat if you disagree. To the stage, the floor is open. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I ain't
I
reading
kind
all
of
that
feel it.
shit.
Say that one. Say that one
Hey, if
more time.
she got it available, man, it might be in my best interest to go over that one time. You know what I mean? And then try, get our regular face-to-face conversation going. See if anything, what she identifies with anything she wrote down. You know what I mean? And that'll give me a big clue if she, bullshit or not. You know what I mean?
Because that's the shit
If she
nobody's
send
really
it,
trying to cover when you think about it. We want to hear all the other
yeah,
shit. So she kind of covered that little bit of shit. Like, what's my favorite color? Well, you could have
yeah,
caught that, like, in the shit she just went over. It kind of makes sense because that's not the shit we're really going to talk about. And so you can just cover that and be like, let me go see what her favorite color was. She don't like that type of shit. So I know that
right.
we're not going to be into sports and all that shit. So you can cover those little bit of details, you know what I mean? To kind of know, like, what you guys are into, if you're going to mesh with, like, hobbies or likes, you know what I mean? Is he into sports? Is he into that? Is she, will, you know what I mean? Instead of finding out later. So that
That's
can
a fact.
cover that. Yeah, I feel that.
It could, like, you know what I mean? Just by covering that doesn't mean that we can't have communication or conversation, moving forward. I just know that a little bit of information about you, and that helps me to create my conversation with you. You know what I mean? To make sure that we're really on the same page. You know,
Okay,
because
Empress. Okay, okay.
yeah.
That
But
still can't
I
tell
think
you
that
if
list.
that person is a creep or crazy.
that's a
There
fact.
you
Well,
You
go.
this
There
and
you
you
go.
can't
list.
and you
Can I
can't
say
move
something
That's
real
forward
quick?
dope.
Let's
thinking
talk
that
about
Yeah,
that's going to
this.
determine that.
yeah.
All
Mr.
you
That
really
Intelligent, can I
PDF
say
is not
something?
gonna tell me that when you find out how I am and how nice I am to you and stuff like that, that you're gonna fucking stalk me.
it might
Man,
it
listen, what
might
happened
give
to
you
them
a
Okay,
old
clue
then
though,
fashioned old school? I'm
Jo.
not finished though. I'm not
can I,
finished. What happened to
okay.
them old school and old fashioned days where we get to know each other walking? What if the nigga
Well,
tell you, oh
well,
yeah,
Mr.
you guys agree on both of you guys like a walk on the park, right? And
Mhm.
the first time you go to do that, you end up in the woods some fucking way because he's a
Oh
fucking crazy,
shit!
sick fucking person.
Like to
For
rape
real, for real.
motherfucker. I mean, he like
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
he
like to
likes
rape
Hey,
walks on the
motherfuckers in the
park though,
car.
right?
the
Yeah, yeah.
Tinder
So he could get
swindler.
off.
What is it called?
Yeah.
You
Oh
got the
man.
Listen,
Jack the
Yeah.
so
Ripper.
can I say this
Jack
because
the
this going back to
Ripper.
something mine? I want to say
Jack
something.
the
I want to
Ripper.
throw something out there real quick that's going
Go
back to something
ahead.
mine. Most of the time in the first 2 week period of talking to someone, all the things I just listed in that list, you put it in the text messages. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You put it in text messages. If you're
Oh,
not putting in text messages, you're talking about it on the phone. Stop playing with me. See, I couldn't prepare for these rooms.
right. But you said
Yeah, so
Empress
PDF.
funny as
but the me
hell.
getting to know you on the phone, sometimes being on the phone can tell you a little bit about the person. Just like when we on the phone right here talking to each other, we can tell a lot about each other just from being around each other on the phone, on
But
this app.
but do
I'm
that
just
does it
saying,
really
Mr.
tell
J.O.,
you, give you all
all
the
of us know
information if
some of these.
they're a creep all the
Mr.
way though,
Colby, hold on
Jo?
one
Say
second,
that
Oh, my
again.
fault,
please.
Empress. I didn't hear you.
So I
Go
was
ahead,
saying, Mr.
Empress.
J.O., most of these things, some of these things that I just listed on the list, we know about each other just from being on the 100 side. Just from being on the side, we know some of these things about each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, why
That's
is it such a big deal by putting it on the PDF
but it's
file?
not it's
You know
not
what
an
I'm saying?
but what you're what we're talking about right now, what you're talking about right now specifically is on the phone, not on a PDF. We're
Yeah,
not using
texting,
no
yes. Texting
PDFs.
or talking on the phone, yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you getting to know the person over the phone is, 10 times better than just a PDF.
I don't
Don't
know.
you think?
I'll think about it. Let me think somewhere while everybody else talk. I'll go back on mute.
Jo, so you feel like if a person talks long enough, even if they don't directly say it, you're gonna find out a lot about a person just by letting them
You can
talk, right?
tell. Exactly. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like when you listening to them, how they deal with they, you know what I mean? If they have a kid, how they dealing with their kid, how, you know what I mean? If they have company at their house, how they dealing with their company watching you on the phone with them. It's just certain things you pay attention to, and it's going to tell you a lot about the person. A PDF is not going to tell you nothing because you're only going to be talking to a fucking representative.
Yeah, that's for real.
I
Can I
just
say
don't think
something
that's
real
a
quick?
fair statement though, because I think
But
everybody's not looking to manipulate in relationships,
yeah,
even though
that's
people
what it
call it the
is.
game. Mr. Kobe, if you don't let me finish, I'm gonna strangle you. Um,
Go ahead.
She just told on herself,
okay.
y'all.
So
Okay. Yeah, so I don't think, 'cause that's why I wanted to come to you, Mr. J. I had to think of what I wanted to really say. I had to make sure it was coherent for me, not for you. I don't think it's fair. I know we're not looking for fair right now because of the conversation, but I don't think that it's a fair statement to say that people basically are looking to manipulate people with these contracts. I don't think that's the goal of it. I think the goal is just to get the small talk out the way because a lot of intelligent people, like all of y'all on stage, hate small talk. I could tell just by listening to y'all for hours that a lot of y'all hate small talk. That's why y'all go deeper into conversations and like, oh, okay, y'all, let's move to the next one. When it's hours later, once y'all get everything out the way, I can tell that a lot of people will not be good with small talk. And I know a lot of us hate it because it makes you feel like, damn, do they even like me? Are they really fucking with me? Like all this small talk. Why do they keep asking me dumb shit? Like we in the seventh grade. What's your favorite color? What? Like, I don't want to hear that at 40 years old. I'm sorry. Like, I mean, at least can you give me that, Mr. J.O.? Come on.
Yeah, but the way I like to do things, I want to get to know you. I can't get to know you over a PDF. You know what I mean? And it's not even about the sex thing with me. Like we can go without having sex for a whole year if you don't want to. Just get to know each other. You know what I mean? But the best thing to do is you have to get to know to that person and pay attention to what they like, what they don't like. This, that, you know what I mean? A whole bunch of little knickknacks that you got to pay attention to. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? I'm not with all that PDF stuff and all that stuff because, like I said, the person is always going to be selling you themselves, and I'm not in the business for me to buy what you're trying to sell me.
Are those
All right.
small things
Thank
important?
you.
Like, Empress, is it
uh,
important for your other person if you got those things out the way to know your favorite color? Because that comes
So
up for me in
So my thing,
conversation.
so for me, like I want to know his favorite color so I can know what color lingerie to buy. He not getting the cookie, but I'm definitely gonna be enticing him with some panties or some boy shorts or some lingerie with a
damn, you gonna
picture,
entice him?
some shit like that. Yeah, I'm real
You gonna
sensual,
fuck
so I
him
gotta
up?
know his favorite color. Yeah, I want to fuck his head up. That's just my goal.
Y'all doing it for
Um,
My favorite color is
trickery. Y'all
pink. I
That's
like
playing.
pink.
Look, hey, she just
that's
gave it
my
up right
goal. So
there.
I
that's
gotta know
how
his
the
She
favorite
angel
gave it
color.
fell
all
from
up, right?
grace.
Yeah,
Well, I
so
got a
I
little
definitely wear red a
problem.
lot because most men that attract to me love the color red. So
Got a
that's
little
the color that I
issue.
often wear.
A little
Uh
tiny
oh.
little issue, right? So I've been trying to figure out why I need this Wi-Fi router to use my Wi-Fi, right?
Huh?
I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out why I can't just do it without the router, right? I'm
Right,
trying to simplify the connection.
right,
And walk with me now, Drew.
right.
See, a lot of people try to use things to simplify the connection problem,
Mm,
right? With
right,
people, right? See,
right.
people ain't ones and zeros. People try to use things like these dating apps and all that stuff to simplify the process. And
There it
they
goes.
got this social anxiety and whatnot, because people always on their phones. It's the new age shit, right? You got to get out here and talk to people. That's why a lot of motherfuckers is anxious and don't know how to speak and communicate. Now, the brother who was on the video, who was like, "Oh, I'm tired of all these questions." He sounded like somebody who ain't really trying to learn nobody anyway. He just trying to get straight to the point, wham bam
Right,
boogie,
right,
right?
right.
He trying to simplify that connection process. Well, people don't work like that, man. People ain't ones and zeros. You got to go through the steps.
I just
Mm,
disagree with that though. I feel like that it's not like no one person is the same. We got billions of people on earth. I think a lot of different people like different things. And I'm one of those people that like contracts and like PDFs. So I just had to disagree a little bit.
Are you in
But
a
the
PDF
connection you
relationship
guys
right
have in
now?
here as a 100 side, would it work better if you had just PDFs and you went to somebody's
Oh fuck
profile
yeah. If they
versus
all
y'all
gave
in
me
here
PDFs when
talking?
I came over here, that would have been great. I would have really appreciated that shit.
Whoa, Empress. No, no.
So if we compare these PDFs to dating sites, like would catfishing exist if these things didn't exist?
They
Mm,
will still be out here, no matter
Cause
what.
I
this
don't
where
know how that.
this where the shit thrive at right here in that spot. You know what I'm saying? Because you can create the illusion. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know what I mean? Everybody gonna say they intelligent, ain't it? Motherfucker ask you, are you smart? You know what I'm saying? You gonna say you ain't?
You're not gonna say no.
You
Okay
got a lot
then.
of
You see what
feedback,
I'm
Mr.
saying?
Drewby.
Who got a lot of feedback?
I don't know. You can't hear it?
Oh, you said I had
I can hear you
it.
clear.
Y'all know Empress be fucking with them shrooms on Mondays, bro. Y'all forgive
Oh, I'm not in the chat. Nope, I don't be in the chat no more, Mr. Wack. Mm-mm. I'm finally listening to you.
me. You definitely just stay out the chat. Yo, did Quilly pop up in here?
Not tonight, not yet.
Quilly, nah, I ain't see him. I ain't see
Okay.
the name pop up.
Mr. Wack, what's your favorite color, sir?
Who said that?
My
Brandy.
That's
favorite
it.
color? Shit, man. Um,
Don't answer her.
No, Empress.
Don't
no,
answer her. She trying to put you in a trick
no,
bag. Don't answer
no,
her. Don't tell
no.
her. Don't tell her.
My favorite color.
It's red.
No, no, no. It used to be when I was a kid. When I was a kid, it was green. Then it was red. But you know, I'm more of a. I'm caught up between gray and black.
Yeah, red, black,
Small
and gray
talk.
is
We
my
just got
favorite.
some small talk in there.
Yeah, it was small talk though. Like you didn't learn
Well,
much. I mean, unless you really. But he already got a
what,
wife, so I mean, it's
Yeah,
kind of
what
pointless
she
to have
mean
small talk
small
with him.
talk?
I guess if we're talking that way, but
So
we're not.
But I
asking me
just
my
mean it's
favorite color
pointless
is
to have
small
a
talk.
small talk with somebody who's in a relationship. What is all? What I'm trying to say?
Where
It's kind of
y'all at over
pointless.
there in Chuck Room, Loose? Where y'all?
Yeah,
Where,
yeah, we in
oh,
Chuck room. Quilly down. He came over here too. You want to bring him up?
Where you at?
oh, oh! I thought he was. I don't know. I thought so. They was over there talking crazy in Chuck Room.
You know, yeah, the nigga DJ Hitter started talking about fuck whack and all that stuff like that.
Who was DJ Hitter? I don't
Bro,
know that nigga.
he said he from Mob Ties.
Oh, okay. Well,
So I
shit.
told that nigga fuck Mob Ties, his mama and everybody. Yeah,
Yeah.
Quilly
nah.
in the go. I just invited
So
him.
let me get this right, Brandy. You thought asking me my favorite color was small talk?
Now I just brought it up because we was talking about like as getting to know people, like, and she said in that type of way. But I was just like making a
Oh,
point,
so
like how we get to know each other.
y'all ask people that grown people what their
Hell
favorite color
Nope,
no.
is?
not
Well,
me, not
well,
me, Wack.
well. Depending.
Only in the PDF.
Ah, now come on now, y'all for that like y'all was just
Hey,
discussing
not to
this
cut
shit.
y'all
Well,
off, but
okay.
Quill,
So I'll
accept
say what
that
I said
invite,
before they try to
man.
put me on the spot.
Only in the
Don't
I said
PDF. There you
I
go.
said that I asked what the
one
favorite
mic
color
real
is, so
quick.
I
Hey,
could buy
hold
latte
up.
and stuff like
One
that.
mic on Jay.
Hey, Quill is in the goo. I just sent you an invite. If you
I
can
was
just accept
talking.
it.
I sent the one too.
Wax guest is in the goo.
I brung him up already. Sorry.
Nah. Quill is right there. Quill, accept the invite, sir. Just accept it. You don't gotta raise your hand.
I'm sorry,
So I
Mr.
think
J.O. I thought he was up here
Nah,
already.
nah, it's okay.
nah,
It's all right.
he ain't come up. Now, Wack, my question, well, the question to the room is like, do you believe in PDF relationships? And what that means is, do you believe in like how you describe it, like sending a PDF with all your like, I guess the things that you like, the things that you like, that don't like. That's why they ask you the question in regards to the color, your favorite color, saying that a PDF gets all the small talk out the way, so that when you actually get in a relationship with that person, I guess you can get down to business. That's how y'all described it, right?
Yeah, when you put it like
That's a
that, you put it
good.
in
That's
the,
a good way.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a
That's a
good way.
great synopsis. Thank you.
Yeah.
The clip said the first date though.
Well, I don't know if he used the first
We
date, but
evolved it a
yeah,
little bit just for the
definitely.
sake of the conversation, but yeah.
So what was said
What's the
was that
important shit? What's the important
okay.
shit to get to know?
Yeah, I just went down the list. That's what we were responding to before Mr. Wack came in.
Share
Yeah.
that thing,
I think
Wack.
I think knowing somebody's favorite color can be useful, especially if you already like them and you already have a rapport with them. because you can use that to your advantage as a woman, and you can wear like little nice little negligees and send pictures and stuff like that, and just have fun with it.
Isn't it a summary? Like that's
Oh,
what it is, a summary about you. Just small talk enough to get basically give a person who you are just a little summary.
So you agree?
Yeah, that's what it's for. Like it's just a little summary. That's like if you have a dating app, right? And it's
Right.
asking you, "Hey, tell me a little bit about yourself." You're not going to express yourself and tell them everything, but you're just going to give them a summary. Hey, I work at this, or maybe I work in healthcare. I like this, and this is what I'm looking for, etc. It's just it's like small talk, so you can kind of get to know a person, and then you further ask them questions like, "Oh, well, I read your profile. I'm interested in you. I think we have some similarities." Right? So I'm trying to get to know you. So that's why I'm hitting you up. So you can tell me more about yourself.
Yeah, I just went down, Miss Naughty. I just went down. You just said some of the things that was on the list too. I just went down to 1 to 10, but you wasn't in here. So I'm glad you came in and said that. Thank you, because you
It's
know.
definitely. I mean, it's just so simple. It's really just a profile of you. I mean, that's what it is. A summary, like a what is that? Like a
But they said they want to use the profile to skip small talk.
Well,
say that again.
not
I
necessarily
don't think that's
skip
what we were
small
saying.
talk,
I
but
think
just
that
like
a lot of us are saying
familiarize.
that we're too old for the small talk stuff.
Oh
You know,
shit.
Well, why wouldn't
what's your
you?
favorite color? Blah blah
What's
blah.
wrong?
Every
What's
single
wrong with
time.
that? What's wrong with
I
that?
don't. Well, I don't think we were speaking
What's
for
too
anybody else. I
old
think we
for
were
the
speaking
small?
personally for ourselves.
Oh, interesting.
So if I asked you, okay, all right, say
Is this healthy? I'm gonna say that. I'm
if
gonna
you're
ask
going for
that.
a date or you going for if you're
It
going for
don't
a date and
sound
you want
like
to buy
it.
somebody a gift, if you want to buy somebody a gift or something like that, or maybe a shirt or something, then why wouldn't you ask them for their favorite color? What's your favorite color? What's wrong with that?
I mean, I probably wouldn't be going out to buy nobody nothing like that. So probably wouldn't be asking them. Yeah, not
So
nobody
when
that I'm just
so when you
meeting.
Oh
no,
shit.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying like when you're dating or things like that and you're getting to know somebody, you don't ask them like, hey, little things. You know how AB did rapid questions, like little things like that. It may be childish to you, but it's really not childish. You can use it in the back of your mind and say, oh, they like this type of color. Let me keep that in
I
the back of my mind. Like
Well,
what's
based
I,
on them, they're
I
gonna
think to
have it
be
all in the PDF, so you ain't gotta do all that. We gonna know
so
your
can
favorite color, so we could bring your favorite color roses. You know what I'm
yes.
saying?
There you
Yeah,
go,
you
Mr.
know, shit
Griffin.
like that.
But to be
That's
fair, can you
no,
play
but
the clip again? To be fair, so everybody can hear it again.
But what's
let's.
the advantage of not really getting to know someone personally? That it's so impersonal. I keep saying that. Like, what's the advantage
Mm,
of that?
I,
Like,
I
what
feel
what do
like
you gain from
Not
that?
wasting your
What
time.
are
Hi,
the
AB.
advantages?
Hey,
They
naughty,
want to get
naughty.
right. They want to get right to the boom, boom, bang,
Fact.
bang, pound town,
town,
pound
town.
town.
What?
There you go. Oh, I don't know. I thought y'all want to get to the point.
Yeah, to the point,
Talking
not to the
stages
I
pound.
left
think
in
Pound
get
me.
to
oh
town
the
makes
they
you
point.
At
sex,
this day
right?
Get to the
wait,
age,
point
they
I feel we
quicker.
all
they
should just
get
have
they
a get to know me PDF file on hand and ready. Cause why must I continuously explain the basics? What's my real name? Where I'm from? How old I am? What I like to do for fun? What I do for work? How I get like listen, just send me your file. I'm gonna send you my file. We have 24 hours to evaluate each other's file. If we have any common interests or we like what we see, we proceed. If not, we just saved a lot of time. Cause if I gotta answer what's my favorite color one more time, if I gotta answer what's my favorite food one more time, I'm gonna snap. You know what I'm saying? This system is going to work. You know why? Because it's like a job application. This is your resume. Apply, show some interest, apply, give me your resume. I'll go over it. I either approve you or deny you. That's it. Vice versa. You can either approve or deny people. Save a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? But give it a try. Don't knock it till you try it. Promise you, it's going to work. Listen, I have
I don't agree with that.
Period.
Oh shit. Okay, we got two. Okay, somebody
I think it's
agrees,
more
somebody disagree.
nuances. It's more nuances to it. It's not just that simple. Especially, this is why I don't like texting as much. Like you don't know how a person's talk, how they perceive different things. You actually want to get to know them, hear how they sound, like what they're
That
talking
part.
about, just to hear if they're intelligent. Like it's so many things that can come with it. So you're trying to rush for the here and now. Like and there are niggas that say like, hey, I'm rushing because I just want to fuck. Hey, I'm just looking for fun and a good time. When I see fun and a good time, I already know what that means. Like it don't take a rocket science to know what fun and a good time. So basically, small talk to him is not what he's looking for. He's looking for the meetup link, sneaky link, or however you may have it to get the business done, or however whatever. But I just don't
Just
agree
don't
with
forget
this.
the link.
I feel like
Yeah.
even texting is the
Uh,
same type of form.
uh,
You could go.
no, go ahead. Yeah, yeah.
But okay, so it sounds kind of like also like he can't get past the talking stages. Like, don't nobody want to talk to him after they talk to him. So that might be a him problem.
What y'all think? Is it a
Yeah, he
him
has a
problem?
communication problem.
No, I mean,
He said he's gonna
I
snap.
don't want
He
to be
said he's gonna snap.
pessimistic about it. I think it's a good idea.
Hold on, what you think? Like you don't think like I don't know, cause from my perspective, you know what I was getting. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? This nigga here, like he sound like a young motherfucker. You know, I mean, I say that in regards to how impatient he is about things. You see what I'm saying? Because you know you got choices like you making in regards to being in a relationship, not being in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Experiences that you done been through to help you understand that like certain things you just ain't gonna be able to change. So complaining about it, you wasting your motherfucking breath. You know what I'm talking about? Understanding these things, embracing these things so that you can deal with them in accordance to how they want to be dealt with. Cause it's just like, you know what I mean, fire. You know what I'm saying? You got burnt by it. You ain't stopped using it. You learn how to deal with it. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? You ain't start getting mad. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it was fire over there. Dog. I can't use that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know why? Because it's a part of life. You see what I'm saying? Same rule of thumb apply when it comes down to relationships. And I just feel like sometimes motherfuckers just be looking at it different. You know what I mean? You feel me? And, you know, not involving themselves with people that's on the same page because everybody different. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But I like that PDF shit. You know what I'm saying? That ain't for me. You know, now if you're a motherfucker trying to, you know what I mean, become a motherfucker, a motherfucking paralegal or something, you know, I don't know what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? If that's the type of time you on, I feel like, you know what I mean, that probably be the situation that suits you, you know, because it'll help you learn how to prepare documents, you know what I'm saying? You know, protect your ass. I guess that's what you're doing, you know what I mean? That's why you want to do it like that. You want to be, you know what I mean, you want to be informed in regards to what you're dealing with, you know what I'm saying? You also willing to, you know, do the same thing in return. You should be willing to be held accountable because that's what come with them type of contracts and agreements, you know what I'm saying, and putting shit out there like that. You know what I mean? They got shit called price gouging. They got shit called slander. You know what I'm saying? They got all these things. You should attach that to your document. That way, you know what I mean? You're very honest when it comes down to how you present that. And if you ain't in the beginning stages, after motherfucker hold you accountable a couple times, I think you'll get your shit together. Now I'm talking about, in any case, if that's the type of game that you want to play, I feel like you gotta accept that in its entirety. Because I feel like, to be honest with you, a motherfucker ain't never said, you know what I'm saying, you couldn't. You know what I mean? I think it would stand up in real court for real right now, this day and age, if you fuck around and present something like that, you know what I mean, and make a motherfucker believe you a certain way and in actuality you not.
Now,
That's
Drewby,
me.
would you think that PDF will also strike up conversation because you'll track back to it, and then it can also help people that aren't really good with like combo, like you know what I
Ain't
mean?
no
Like
But
combo
that's what I
though.
was trying to. Oh,
This
sorry, Miss Avery.
document don't. This document ain't for no convo. This document pretty much is you can. Well, this is what I was really gonna say. There's no way that you can even put on paper or in person. Something's gonna be missed. Like you think you're gonna put everything on paper and nothing's gonna be skipped. Like there's nothing gonna be missing. You ain't gonna leave nothing out, or like what kind of communication then? So you want me to write a document and then we conversate? Why we just can't talk? Like that shit don't make no sense to me.
So what I was trying to say
maybe.
earlier,
Go ahead.
what I was trying to say earlier was that to me, from the video and then like putting a list in the chat and stuff like that and talking about it with everyone, I feel like that the PDF would be a conversation starter if you did find commonality with the person. But if you did not, it would just be like, damn, I don't gotta waste my time to me. And I think that would be a good thing for me.
That's not what he said, though. I'm just
Okay, but that's what I was gathering. I was trying to just answer what Miss AB was saying. So
Yeah, because when we're going out the video, obviously he wants to hear now. He's like, oh, let's skip all this. Let's. I just want to. Here you go. And it is what it is. Like motherfuckers ain't crazy. I'm gonna have to hear you. I'm gonna have to know what you're saying. I'm gonna have to like really, really get in depth, like, because I don't just trust no fucking letter of you saying all the great things you have and not seeing none of your, like, I have to hear you. I don't, people interactions with people are getting so minute now. People are not really getting to know people anymore, and that's what's wrong with relationships. Y'all choose to want to take the easy way out, like it's a easy way, and it's not always an easy way out. You have to get to know people. That's why shit don't never last. Because people want the easy fucking way out. And if it was that easy, then more people would be married and relationships would last. That's why people don't know people for real, because they're not asking the right things.
I
Yeah, I just
agree.
disagree
Sorry.
with that.
Okay,
I
well,
just,
this is my question, right? Is this not what catfishing came from, right? If we comparing, right? Listen to me. We comparing a PDF to the profile that you would put up on a dating site, right? Is this not where catfishing was invented? And is this a different form of it? It could be utilized as that because you're not taking the proper time. Help me understand. Put a one in the chat, goddamn it.
Put a
They
one.
always had
can you give
blind
an
dates though.
example?
They always
Can
had
you give an
blind dates.
example, Drew B, please? Because when you saying catfishing, I'm trying to figure out where you're coming
No,
from.
I'm asking. I'm asking. No form of catfish. Like you can utilize it as that, like by not being real. You see what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
know what I
because
mean?
that's a person that's like, for example, people are going to show you the representative until you really get to know. You know how sometimes you
Exactly.
right. So you're going to give your best foot forward. Like even your social medias, you're going to give your best. You're not going to show certain things or that you're missing or the ugly sides of you. You want to have a portfolio that's presentive in a way that is going to show your best. So then when people start to, that's how you like, like you'll never know somebody until you actually live with them. You heard that saying, like you never know somebody until you really get to see they day to day and what they truly do. They
That
can
what they
tell you
say.
something.
I
They
can
can tell
spot
you
that. I'm gonna
something.
tell you this. I can spot that shit from. See, I'm a. I deal with body language. You see what I'm saying? That's why I got to know you. You know what I'm
To
saying?
see you in person, like to
That's a
really get
fact.
to. That's why
That's
I
a
say no
fact.
fucking PDA. Like that's not gonna work for me.
Yeah, not at
Oh, you
all.
changed your mind? I thought it was
Who?
only a summary.
Who said
I thought it
that?
was just a summary.
No, I said what a PDF, what it is. I didn't say that I want to do that for dating. I came in on the end, so then that's why they played the clip again.
Okay.
Not too much on me. I just got
I'm
here.
just, hey, I gotta call a
No,
spade a
no,
spade now.
I didn't say all that. I get it, but I came in at the end, and so when he explained it in a way of getting to know people, I'm just saying what it is. I know it's just a summary. That's what it is for me. But I can't just give you a summary while dating you, trying to get to know you to be with you. I'm sorry, it's gonna have to be more than that.
A summary could tell you
That's a
everything.
fool.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Now we talking.
And they pretty much saying the benefits. So they saying like, cause that's why I asked the question in regards to growth. Like, does this leave any room for growth? Cause like it seemed like we starting on a flawed foundation. Because like I say, you know what I'm saying? If you ask a motherfucker if they intelligent, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like you guess what a motherfucker gonna say? They feel like they smart, they feel like they intelligent, can be dumb as a box of motherfucking rocks. You see what I'm saying? You feel me? So, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna, and you know what I mean? That's kind of a sensitive thing to ask somebody because they gonna feel some type of way when you ask them. You know what I'm talking about? They may, you know what I mean? Depending on, if they got that type of insecurity, you know what I'm saying? Maybe struggle with these things all their life. You know what I'm saying? Have been teased and antagonized about these type of things. You fuck around and trigger something in the motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? To whereas that's why I think it would be better, right? You know what I mean? To get to know people in real life. You know what I mean? In real life. You know, ask real questions. See how a motherfucker respond to them. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker could be figuring you out, you know what I'm saying, in regards to how they put they shit together. Fuck around and see a picture that they like, you know what I'm saying? Now they gonna paint this motherfucker like motherfucking Michelangelo, goddamn it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you every goddamn thing you wanna hear, you know what I mean? Why? Cause I want what I want. It ain't about what you it's about for you.
You
But
know
that goes
what? But
without
some
anyway.
people
Like
are
Even
with
then,
other
antisocial
PDFs.
and don't know how to go out and have those type of
True that.
conversations. So
True that.
Oh
this
my
this
god.
might
I
this
feel like
might work for
like
them. It may not. It may sound like something that we wouldn't do ourselves, but that we
okay.
can't discredit the people that it would work for. You know what I mean? Because certain people do find happiness, complete happiness, out of those certain type of situations, whether they got catfish or not. You get what I'm saying? So
I
I
think
just
those
I
are the
just be thinking of
people
So
that.
can I
that
respond?
apply to that in their real lives. Like everything is by the book. Everything has to be by the fucking book. This
That's
has to
that's
be
not
this.
There's
right or
nothing
wrong
wrong
though,
with that.
Jo.
There's nothing wrong
That's
with
not
that.
right or
That's how I
wrong
live
though.
my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, there's
So,
nothing wrong with that, but sometimes it just takes common sense, my nigga.
but I
It don't
mean,
have to be
common sense is not that
everything doesn't
common
have to be
though.
by the book.
But is it gonna
I
come with
mean, and
conversation
not
anyway,
not
though,
it.
Phil?
That's why we're human beings. Not everything gonna be common in your world.
Yeah, we're
Gonna be
all
common
not
in
the
my world.
same.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yep.
What come with
Yeah.
We all are
conversation
different.
anyway?
Like me.
Go ahead,
So for
next.
me,
So
from okay.
no, no, you go ahead, Empress. I do want you to when you get time to go to the replays and see how your phone be muffled when you're trying to answer or say certain stuff, and then you may
I'm
think
good.
you're
I'm
being
on
cut
mute.
off.
You got it.
Yeah,
You got it.
no,
I'm just
No,
Empress,
talking.
your
I
mic is
I
a
don't.
little
I'm
bit
saying like I
down
don't.
low,
I'm
so it's hard for us
okay. I
to.
said I'm fine. I'm not
I
tripping.
apologize. I'm not trying to cut you off. Is what I'm trying to say to you, and I know you may
I
feel
said
like
I'm
that's the
fine.
case.
You're
It's
making
not.
a big deal out about something that's not a big deal.
Okay, cool. So, I do want to say this. What I do agree with her on is that people do interactions differently. Some people don't like having conversations; they like texting. Like people interactions is different. It's nuances to interacting. You have individuals that are autistic and the way that they learn or the way that they perceive or the way that they communicate is totally different from you. So people do say like, hey, I communicate better this way. Like I communicate better over the phone. I feel like instead of texting me a long paragraph, you can literally just call me on the phone and we can just have a conversation and talk about it, right? Some people feel like the best way for me to have a conversation with you is through texting, or some people may feel like the way for the way for me to better communicate is basically take some time to myself, figure my thoughts out, and then just say it to you. Some people want the here and now. So I do agree with in communications is different ways that people go about it. It's just trying to find your person and what match better with you. And to know if that person had the acuity to understand the assignment where, hey, I relate to you, we can relate to this, and this is how we both can communicate with each other so we can come to some common ground because everybody's not the same. That's why I have to have more than just that file.
Naughty, that's
You
just some
know,
real shit because you said autistic and people have different ways of communication. So that
Yes.
hit another chord with me. Like that was that's some real shit.
yeah, but if you want to avoid shit, right? You know, it's like how many ways? Like, cause I feel like humans, I'm gonna say humans, right, have gotten very comfortable, complacent in their behaviors, to whereas they've expanded, you know what I mean, certain things that only go one way, you know what I mean? And it was developed to go that one way so that you get a proper understanding of what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a thing of how many times I'm gonna run into this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna go through these things. You know what I mean? It's a way I can fish out what I'm looking for without, you know, they say work smart, not hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the way y'all said that, it's like y'all giving shit weight. You know what I mean? Y'all giving room for excuses. You know what I'm saying? And this shit only go one way. You know what I mean? But if you could deal with what's real, you'll get your answer and you'll move in accordance to that, no matter what you want to believe, because that's fictitious. That's fake. That's what you got in your head. That ain't real. You making yourself believe shit outside of what you've experienced. Guess what? You get what you deserve in that spot. I'ma always say that. I've been saying that from the beginning. I'ma say it in the end, God damn it, because you ain't doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing to properly vet motherfuckers. And there you go. You got it.
What does the PDF say when we get into an argument? What happens then? What does the PDF say about
Come on, let's go. Let's have a
Say that again,
conversation.
Jo. Your mic was kind of low. I
it? I
got you. What'd
said,
you
what
say?
does the PDF say when we get into an argument?
They'd be like,
Because you
hey,
know
you.
everything is not
Oh
going to be peachy and creamy.
shit!
So I mean,
So what would that say?
that depends on how deep your PDF is, because I mean, I would say in the case that one that I got going on, I'm gonna be like, hey, these things are a pet peeve. This shit is for sure gonna trigger me, make me mad. I'm still trying to figure it out, but know for a fact off top, we gonna get into an argument if this shit is right there. So I mean, if the PDF says, hey, you know I'm gonna get angry about something, then I'm
But
gonna
come
try to
on,
work it out
y'all.
with you. But you
Can y'all
should be
hear me
something that should
now?
be something you could
PDF
expect.
not going to tell that. You're already in a
I mean,
relationship at that point.
nah. See, that's what people trying to hide. Like, if you put what you need to put in the PDF and what you think is it. is detrimental to how, you know what I mean, you move in a relationship or you move
Just
when dating with
say
somebody.
why you just can't say it. Why the hell do I have to put this shit in a goddamn PDF?
Why can't
Exactly
I?
my
Why
point. It's
can't
a
I put
That's
it in the
not a
What
real
PDF?
are we
relationship.
talking
Why
about?
can't I?
But
Why
maybe
can't
it's
I
just
do
not
that
a
and we
real
still talk
relationship to
about it?
you because I find like
Yeah,
it could
why
be a real
why can't
relationship
I
PDF
to
is
put it in
not
you.
a
there? What's the
relationship.
issue of doing that? There's no issue in doing that. Is
But
what I see it.
everybody sees relationship differently. We all don't. We're
You're
all not a
right. I don't
monolith.
think we're arguing that. I just think that we're conversating and we're all stating just what we feel
I
and
know.
what
I
we
was
saying.
responding
I
to the
don't
other
think
lady. I'm
we.
sorry.
So when
She
do
was
we
saying it's not a
stop
real
using the
relationship.
PDF? When do we stop using the PDF? Is that just the intro? I'm just asking.
For me, it's an
Oh,
intro. I never used a PDF before. I used contracts before, but for me, it
That's a
would be
good
something new that I
question.
would try. It would be an
Shit.
intro. Yeah, it would be an
And remember,
intro into
I
contracts.
I had brought up maybe having two different ones to where when you guys are getting serious about like actual serious about the relationship, hey, I'm gonna let you know my blood type. I'm gonna let you know my medical history. I'm gonna let you know, hey, I got this my credit looking like, and this was going on. You get what I mean? When you
oh
get to that certain
shit.
Ah,
stage,
We
That
do that in
credit.
right?
one.
Right?
Right?
Me
Am
already?
I
That
am I
nigga over
tripping for
there with
saying that? You know what I mean?
300.
okay. I love that. Put that credit score on that
You
PDF.
get what I'm
Like
saying?
that's
Yeah,
cool.
let you know,
Listen,
hey,
listen. How
this
about
how we
that?
move.
When you doing that shit, why not let that be a question? Fuck it. Put the credit score. Put all that shit on there. And matter of fact, put your fucking my chart on that bitch. How
AD,
about
were you
that?
done
Period.
finishing your sentence?
Definitely the my
Oh yeah,
chart.
I'm falling back. I'm
Hey,
listening.
that's
Oh
a
damn,
fact. Naughty, all that.
you
Why not? Why
that
not?
you need to put that
Why
in the
not?
motherfucking opening arguments.
Opening statements right there, like first line.
First
I
nigga,
see.
my
So
my
I
chart.
would. So I'm not against it, but it's not something that I necessarily would, choose to do. You get what I mean? That's just my point of view.
There it is. So
You still
you're
didn't answer my question, Kobe. What does the PDF say when we get into an argument?
My PDF will say this is what to expect when we get into an argument. I might need a day or two cool off days, depending
oh
on
shit.
what the
Come
fuck
on,
the argument
Kobe.
was. I'm gonna be there
Stop.
to, of course, I'm gonna be there to talk and have the conversation, but that's gonna be in that PDF file.
You
So
What's
can't
in
do
mine,
that.
at
You
everything
can't
least.
do that.
everything that happens is going to be like refer to the PDF. Refer
No,
to
Exactly.
shit.
to
Hey,
page 2
ain't that what
of
Thank
the
you.
contracts are?
document.
Ain't
Like
that
get
what
the fuck out of
contracts are
here.
like?
Nigga
Hey,
ain't even
look, we
gotta ask
prefer.
her what's
Yeah,
wrong.
page
Just
two,
look at the
example
PDF.
three.
Go look
No,
at the PDF.
that's
You on the
not.
computer. What's wrong with this bitch?
Now,
I'm on the
Juby,
I mean, you can't
computer
just
looking
go
up the
in
Juby,
there like
answer.
just
It
call
says
it.
subsection 5, subsection 3. Chapter 5,
hey,
subsection
Juby.
3. That it says right
What
here.
up,
Now you
JL?
see why I was saying that a
No,
motherfucker gonna be glued to their phone and they computers all the fucking time?
They gonna fuck a nigga up.
Cause
I'm
don't
telling
Chat
you.
nobody got
GBT.
time to be fucking remembering your fucking
what's in
what's
the
written on that
PDF?
thing,
Yeah,
man.
I get
You know what I mean?
you.
Like, come on, man. We remember
but
what you tell us,
Yes.
what
why can't
registers.
you
Yes,
remember though?
JL.
Sir,
Why
Kobe,
can't you?
relax for a second. Yeah, why can't I? Cause when you tell me, and we have that type of, you know what I mean? I don't. What is the word that I'm looking for?
Ultimatum.
Nah, like,
Connection.
yeah, exactly. We have that type of connection. You know what I mean? It's better than that PDF. You're gonna tell me exactly what you want me to hear, right? And it's
Right.
gonna stick in my head instead of me fucking trying to remember what you said to me in the PDF. That just goes back to what I said earlier, paying attention.
Isn't the PDFs just like, okay, this is what's up. All right, I think I might like her, or I like him. And then that's the end of it. And it makes you interested. And then after that, you throw that shit out because now you're starting to communicate, right? And now you're not gonna use the PDF the whole time you're communicating with this person. Because even you're gonna track back to the PDF and be like JL said, when you listen
This
to the
shit
person, you
wild.
talk to the person, you're gonna be like, that's not what you said in your PDF.
The sooner you memorize it, the better. The sooner you get to throw it away. The
Look at
sooner you
yourself in the mirror.
memorize it, figure that shit
Just
out.
look at you. You over this bitch.
He in here trolling like a
Just look
motherfucker.
at yourself in the mirror. Put it a one in the chat if you agree with the PDF, right? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You got, a person. I mean, she pretty much giving you a goddamn resume of who they are and what to expect, right? Put a one in the chat if you agree with this shit. Put a two in the chat if you believe it's better to get to know people because I'm still trying to figure out the benefits and better to get to know people in person. That's the two. You know what I mean? Because I'm still trying to figure out like what's the benefits in the PDF for real other than, you know what I mean, on some animalistic shit. You know what I'm saying? I believe in you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I believe in time, bro. I'm a more, you know what I mean, intellectual motherfucker, bro. I move on a higher level, my nigga. I got self-discipline, self-respect for me. You see what I'm saying? So I hold myself to a higher standard. It ain't just about fucking for me, you hear me?
So why
So
is
I
it?
ain't
Oh yeah, my fault. Go
no,
ahead.
I'm just saying I'm not willing to stoop to certain levels, my nigga. You know what I mean? Tuck.
Right, Kobe?
Yeah, I mean that's what it's making it seem like they're just trying to get straight to bed, like straight to fucking. That's not exactly what that means. That means like, hey,
Come
I'm
on,
trying to
Kobe. What it is?
I'm trying to establish like some foundation,
Let's go.
some agreements on how we know how to move when it comes to
Right.
dealing with each other. Why does that have to make it seem like, hey, I'm just trying to get straight to the pussy? Like
Okay.
that's not always the choice. Like, hey,
All
this is
right.
something
But
that I
that's
could
the goal.
use
That's the goal.
to everything. But that's something I could use to really have a foundation when it comes to a relationship because we
Okay.
could go and off talking and trying to meet each other and stuff, but that means it's still up in the air. We just going with the flow. But if we
Mm.
each have a direct, hey, this is what we're exchanging each other's PDF file, that makes way more sense than just taking a chance. You get
Okay.
what I mean?
So
Just that's so
okay,
in essence, yeah.
I give the PDF, and then we conversate. Okay, you pick me, right? You pick me out of the whatever the
Yeah,
profiles,
The
right?
brochure.
So then
Oh man, this look
so
excellent.
then so then we actually have a conversation about myself and what I already wrote.
Right.
Like, so, okay, go to page 2, line
Right.
5.
Oh,
All
see, you got
right.
to do
So
this.
I see
I
here
could do
that
that. Ain't no
you like,
problem.
but
It
what's
say
the
you a
point of
squirter.
that? Right? Like, what?
You
It
hear me?
says over here on page 2 in the brochure,
Gotta pull
right?
in the
Right, right.
I'm
jacuzzi.
over
Line four.
here.
Chapter 3,
You really
verse
squirt?
number.
Yeah, the jacuzzi and pool don't close
And
Get your
until
then,
highlighter
yeah.
out. Get your highlighter out.
and then,
I
so,
mean, but that's fire. Isn't
so
that
if
wouldn't that
the
make you
if the
more give you
person
more
if the
intent?
person skips some stuff or whatever, they didn't quite, they just kind of skim through it maybe. So you charging them with not reading, like, you must didn't
There
really
it
read my
go. You
PDF.
must not
You
be
really
into me like
didn't.
that.
You for real?
No, Kobe.
Like if you didn't read that shit, I gave it to you. That means you really
Oh
wasn't that
shit.
serious about it, right?
Hey, she wasn't done with her sentence, man.
No,
Like,
it's
y'all
it's
keep
cool.
just,
We just talking.
y'all,
Yeah,
every,
that's what she, yeah, her message was. I got what she's saying. Yeah,
Yeah, he like to finish my sentences,
I do.
Kobe.
I ain't gonna lie. I apologize. I'm gonna get control.
But the nigga just keep talking though.
Oh shit, man, this is interesting. I'm really over here getting, you know what I mean. The brochure thing sounds amazing. Like I love a brochure. Like I swear, you know what I'm saying. I go to different hotels. You know what I'm saying. I love, but I done been bamboozled. I'm gonna tell you, right? I looked at a brochure in Holiday, Florida, and walked into a trap house. You hear me?
See what I'm saying?
I
Now,
like nice.
now what if so now if we're gonna lead with this way of communicating, so then I can just send you a message and be like, I don't want to talk to you today. So you shouldn't talk to me today, right? Because this is how we're communicating
Hey, who
through a damn
control that
PDF.
morning chat blast? Who started that blast? Who controls that?
Oh, I
I
think
think
maybe
Dan. Yeah.
Dreas. I think
You
maybe
think Drake?
Dreas.
You think? Mm,
I don't know. Let's
uh,
Andreas? I can't tell who controls it.
yeah, I thought. I don't know.
I thought it would be the person up top, but I don't know.
I don't even think Dre is in the morning chat.
Mm.
I don't see her name in it.
Yeah, I don't
Damn,
even think,
sorry, Dres. I just
think
assumed
she's
because she
in
be doing the admin shit.
AB, you the first one up top. You not the one in control of it?
Let me see if I can do it. I seen what you sent. No, I can't take her.
Oh, who the fuck is controlling this chat?
Hold on. Let me see. What's the morning show chat? Let me see. I don't
Yeah.
know. What you trying to? Let me see.
Get F gang out of there. She a back door. She
Uh,
took the cake. She took the bait. Had somebody whisper in her ear that y'all ain't been noticing she been non-existent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, had
mm,
somebody whisper in her ear, Wack, no, it's you. The bitch ran.
mm.
You gotta remember, Danny's stupid ass gave it up. She said they don't even know I had dude do it. I had her have dude do it. It was a subliminal. The bitch is the dude.
I
I
ain't got
can't
a.
take
I mean,
a.
I see numbers. I don't see no names on.
Nah, she down as the email.
I took
Yeah, I
it.
see
I
her.
deleted it.
Okay,
Oh, so
okay.
you
Okay.
control it then.
No, anybody can do it.
Can you? Cause I just tried to do the shit.
You have to swipe their name to the left, and then the
Ah,
delete should come up.
Oh, okay, I got you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Perfect. All right, that's perfect.
So
Where
damn.
Reese been?
I talked to Reese this morning. We had a meeting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she took the cake. Oh, F gang, I fucked with F gang. She just felt loyal to the bitch because she thought she positioned her. Didn't know she did that all by herself.
That's crazy.
Crazy. People gotta know they be falling for it. So go over there and whisper to her and tell her Wack know it's you. He just waiting to get you. That bitch been nine. You ain't see that bitch.
Damn. But I could have spoke. Was she in here?
Shit, nigga,
I
you
thought I
only
heard her
heard.
voice, yeah, for a
What
minute.
the damn? Oh
Nigga, when the
shit.
last time you heard her in the late night in the morning show, nigga?
Who y'all talking
Or
about? Wack?
seen her. F gang.
Oh,
Crazy.
But she
F
put in
gang.
our
she was.
chat that she has some family stuff going on today.
I
Ain't
bet the
that what
fuck
they
she
say?
did.
Oh my
Damn, and she told me
goodness.
she got a new job.
I
Oh,
bet
That's
you the
why.
fuck she
that's
did.
shit crazy.
she.
You gotta remember who brought her up and even mentioned her to be part of shit. That's a daddy project. I mean, I fuck with her generally because of her. I had totally forgot, but daddy kept giving this shit away, talking about she don't even know I had dude do it. They don't even know she had dude do it. And Danny thinks she's slick. Yeah, but bitch, you 25. Any fast talk, slick talk, bitch, we be right between that. You dealing with an old head. We not gonna pay attention to what you want to pay attention to. We gonna look into what it really means, where it's coming from.
Facts.
So the fact that she involved two people in one, it's only one of those persons. She had dude do it. Remember, F gang is a butch. What she wanted me to do was run around and try to find out what female had what nigga do what. So I sat back, heard the subliminal, sat back, I said, go over there and tell F gang, wave her down and say, Wack know it's you. I'm just giving you heads up. I watched her fade all anything. F gang would have called me. Wack, what's going on? Nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
Oh shit.
She faded away.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. If you go in Beehive, she had just ran a room with Ebony when Danny was still there. As soon as that shit happened and I sent the word, I said, Ebony. Every gang, she said, nah, she didn't fade it all the way back. I said, okay, I'm gonna keep watching her. So I give her about another week. Then I'm gonna text her. I know it was you.
Yeah. I know
She
what
over
you
this
did
bitch
last
ghost.
summer.
Want to come back? You want to come
Those
back talk about it? This how if I text Rosetta and say, I know it was you. You want to come to the floor and talk about it? Rosetta gonna come to the floor and say, you know it was me. What? Because
right.
you ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But a lot of people. Me, motherfucker tell me it was me. I look you dead in your motherfucking face. I
Right.
come from the interrogation chambers, boy. I parole boards and shit.
That's a
Most people,
fact.
most people, when you tell a motherfucker something, they know they really did it. They start to panic. Yeah,
They go the other way.
yeah.
They go,
The average person start to panic.
they go panic. Yeah. Don't panic. They go panic, boy. They go panic. And that's a dead ringer,
Yeah,
boy. That's a
yeah.
dead ringer, man.
I sit back and won't say nothing, then watch you, send you some shit, see how you react. You gotta remember everybody acts a certain way. So it's like, as soon as it's
Right.
a change, and you sit something that way, you're like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as that motherfucker whispered in her ear and she told her, I said, let's see, either she gonna call me, come to the floor, or she finna fade off.
Faded off.
The
That don't.
stupid motherfucker got emotional, was telling on herself. They must have forgot the people I put in place.
Mm.
Ain't nobody, I know everybody you put in place. I just didn't think F Gang would go.
I would have thought that with FK.
Yeah, I
Damn.
didn't think she would go.
She went though. So shit.
She went. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Damn. That's crazy. Well, yeah, I know what to do. Shit, I damn sure gotta remove her because she was a goddamn leader in Lebanon R&B. So,
Yeah, just drop her to a member.
alright.
That's it. That's it. She ain't that crazy though, cause she know a nigga start playing with her real life. One thing about it, they only gonna go so far. When they know a nigga know, they're like, we ain't fucking with that.
Right.
Bitch, you the one over there and ran your mouth too much. Gave me up, bitch.
That's crazy.
It's crazy,
That's
man.
crazy.
Man, look. It is what it is. Where the hell Miss Empress at? Hey, Miss Empress. Is Miss Empress around? Y'all ran her off today.
Nah, Empress right
I
there.
was at the top and I kind of, I don't know what happened. I got dropped down. I think maybe
Nah,
because I
you
was
had
on
you.
club deck.
They moved
Yeah,
you. They
you.
did it on purpose. Droopy did it. Yep.
Probably,
No,
probably.
no.
You already
Yep.
know that.
Yep. Droopy
Her,
moved you.
You
we
just fall
already
right
know it
into
was
it.
her
It
club
was club deck.
deck.
It was club deck. He ain't
Yeah.
playing. I was just trying to play along a little bit. Sorry, y'all.
Shit. God damn.
Yeah. So,
Mm-mm. I would try to ask you a question. Do you believe in PDF relationships?
PDF.
Right.
What's that,
Meaning
nigga? What the
that
fuck is what's
okay,
PDF?
in accordance to the clip and what was described, that's presenting a PDF file, right? With
Hmm.
all of the little intricate details that may slow down the big process, so that when you do meet each other, y'all can get right to the point.
Well, first of all, that's like filling out an application. Anybody understands the application, a motherfucker gonna tell you what they feel you want to hear. So
That's a fact.
I'm not even finna ask you for none of that shit. I want to be the judge and jury for my motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? So you sending me whatever you sending me is gonna be half the truth. The shit I want to know is something I gotta really figure out my damn self in person.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
right. That's a fact.
On some real shit, some motherfuckers got a thing. They're gonna have their best photo. They're gonna tell you all the good shit about themselves.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got to figure out the other shit as you go on. So I mean, if it's some dating site shit, that's gonna be there regardless. But I mean, you see a motherfucker in pass and get their phone number, and a motherfucker send me a PDF. I'm gonna think they do that to every motherfucking body. Like, what the fuck is this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. 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 Now, Empress, what was your perspective?
yeah. So my perspective, of course, is that I believe in relationship contracts. I've never heard of a PDF file, but I definitely would like to try it out. It makes me feel like I could actually want to try to date now because of PDF files. I don't have no issues with it. I think that is a great segue to figure out whether somebody you want to waste your time or not.
Hmm, got you. So you just gonna go like checkpoint down the thing and see if they was bullshitting.
Well, I read off a list, Mr. Wack, really quickly. I could go
Mm-hmm.
over it really quickly for you. So this was for the people that actually like the PDF idea. So I'll have a list for them. So at number one, we have you would put down your personal interests, list your hobbies, passions, and your favorite activities. At number two, you would do your career goals, share your professional aspirations and current occupation. Number three, your values and your beliefs. Discuss your core values and what's important to you in life. Number four, relationship goals indicate what you're looking for in a partner. and relationship. Number five, some fun facts about yourself. Add interesting tidbits about yourself to make it more engaging. Number six, travel experiences. Share your favorite travel destinations and experiences or places that you want to travel to. Like that. Number seven is very important. Mention if you have pets or that you like pets, because someone may be allergic and they may not like pets at all. Number eight, we have favorite movies or TV shows. If you watch television, discuss your favorite entertainment preferences. Of course, number nine, we have your music taste. Share your favorite genres and artists. Number 10, goals for the future. Outline your short term and long term aspirations. I think this right here is a segue to conversation. I don't think it negates conversation, but small
Let
talk
me
is
ask you
annoying.
something. What
Yeah.
difference do it make? What kind of music and what kind of movies I like to watch?
Because well, to me that don't matter, but I just had to be professional about it because it's for love and R&B, so I just came up with a list. To
Yeah,
me,
because like if I don't
that
like to
don't
watch
matter.
your kind
We
of
don't gotta like the same
movies,
stuff.
right? My thing is that's even greater because now I'm gonna ask her to attend the movies with me on certain movies, and then I'm gonna attend the movies with her on certain movies, and then through that we may grow to like one another's
That's a
movies.
fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like chick movies are real. You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas usually like action packed shit like that. You know what I mean? So, and then the music as well. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, what you
Mhm.
listening to? What you listening to?
I think your
So,
partner can evolve your music taste and also stuff like that as well. But I just wanted to be professional for the list. So that was a great
well, I'm
question.
gonna be real. I think in the urban culture, um, anything outside of roster music is people will be able to listen to. You know, even if it's jazz. You know, I think roster music from a dude like me is equivalent to a female that's into classical and jazz shit want to listen to some rap music, right? Y'all probably not gonna want to go there. The roster shit, I'm like, look, nigga, I don't know what that nigga talking about. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you put on some jazz or put on some shit, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't turn it.
Do you like soft rock? I love soft rock. I love rock and roll soft
I don't
rock.
know what soft rock is. I never,
Like Red Velvet, Revolver, Switchfoot,
I never
um,
heard of them people. But I've listened
NSYNC,
to like,
Backstreet Boys.
it's Backstreet Boys ain't no soft rock. Get the fuck
Well, they
out.
rock and roll. Yeah, they're like rock and roll.
NSYNC is rock and roll. Oh
Well,
shit!
pop, I guess
Pop,
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 right?
pop.
I thought they
Pop,
was
pop,
pop.
pop, pop,
Yeah,
pop,
Definitely
pop, pop.
pop.
Sorry.
I mean Rihanna's pop. What the fuck? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I mean, 30 Seconds to Mars is rock and roll. Marilyn Manson is rock and roll. I listen to
You
that.
know, I've listened to country,
Yeah,
Aaron
I listen to
Neville,
country
Bonnie
too.
Raitt. You know, somebody put it on. Blues, I shit. Blues ain't nothing. Blues was the first form of rap to me. They rhyming, really.
The fact. And the first rock and rolls too.
But foods, I'm all for, as long as it's not weird foods. Trying different things.
Now let me ask you
Weird,
this: Are
weird shit I ain't fucking with.
are you into like? Do you believe that it's PDF should be equivalent to an actual contract, which means they should be able to sue you?
Huh? That
That's
came
what
from
I
what?
said. Mr. Drewby is
Try to hold you
crazy.
accountable,
He's
or just at least
crazy.
hold you accountable legally. You know what I'm saying, for what
They didn't
you
lost their
lied about on
minds.
your shit.
if you
But you put the
if
shit
you
on paper. You plagiarized it. You
if you
lied and
ain't nothing
shit.
like what you if you not nothing like what you say you like on paper.
Because what I was like, I was telling them, I was like, man, I think like this is equivalent like to like, so like if they compare it to social dating sites, which they was, you know what I'm saying, I would say, okay, well, that's what catfishing was like invented, you know what I'm saying? Like I know, you know what I'm saying, like before then you had motherfuckers deceive motherfuckers, but the form of catfishing, the definition of what catfishing is came from the internet. So why
I
like if
mean,
Making them believe you somebody you not type thing. Yeah, whether it's a
Actually, it came
picture or
from
you
pen
trying to say
pals.
oh
that's a
shit.
that's a fact too, or like
Yeah.
blind
But
dates
that's
and
like a
shit. Yeah.
PDF, right?
A pen pal can be that
Hey,
way,
it could
but
be in that sense. Yeah.
okay.
Go ahead.
No, I
yeah,
think we were
not a
saying the same.
contract. What you mean a contract though? Like What do you mean by that?
contracts
Well, I would
because
say like because you wrote it on a like you wrote this is who you are. You know what I'm saying? And in turn, when someone met you in person based on your PDF, you wasn't what you said you was, or you don't fit the description of how you described
Empress
yourself.
would never be who she writes on the PDF who she is.
Damn.
The first
it's a
shot.
freaking lie.
No, it's a fact. Okay,
That's a
watch
freaking
this.
lie. Every
Okay,
relationship I ever had, I had a
watch
contract
this.
with. Don't
Watch
don't pick
this.
on me tonight. Don't
I'm
start me.
not.
I'm going through a lot.
Watch this. As soon as you send the PDF, right? See, the PDF has no voice. The first time a motherfucker meet Empress, first thing they gonna say is, "Damn, she talk fast than a motherfucker." The PDF don't say that.
She got a nice laugh
No,
too.
this one
That's
guy, he
probably
got
what
It
mad.
does
Well,
say
this
that.
one
Real
guy
shit.
got mad at me and he was like, you know what? Because the way I talk is the way I text. And he's like,
Guess
put it
what?
all in one text. Stop sending 1,000 texts at once. What's wrong with you?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm saying the PDF, some motherfucker be like, "Damn, yo, she talk fast than a motherfucker, man." Like shit, right? So it's like the PDF ain't gonna reflect that. The PDF, believe it or not, fellas, come on, bro. It's some voices that'll irk the fuck out of you.
That's
Are
a
you trying to
That's
fact.
say
a
that my
fact.
voice is
It's
That's
a
irking
a
Mr. Wack?
motherfucking
Yeah,
fact.
we've been talking
I
for a
have
minute,
many
and the first time I
voices.
hear her voice and she got a
No,
little,
I'm
oh
speaking in
man.
general. It's some everybody's different.
Yeah.
Some different women's voice will irk different men, depending on like what was that lady that was in here? That bitch named Dreas was trying to go fight the bitch. What was her name? The real ugly broad. I knew her family.
Damn, I
Oh,
forgot
Easy
her
pie.
name.
Easy pie.
Niecy Pie,
Niecy
Niecy
yeah.
Pie.
Pie.
So if
Yeah.
Niecy Pie did a PDF, ain't nobody ready for that voice.
Oh man. Hell.
On some real shit. Ain't nobody like it's some voices that irk the shit out of somebody, right? But I mean, Empress, do you come from the dating sites or that world?
I
You
don't do
come,
that world.
Or yeah, but
Mm-mm.
if
oh.
it was
He
a
said Empress,
PDF,
not Colby.
oh,
Yeah.
I had something to
No,
Right.
I
say
was
as
just
well.
trying to
Go.
see where you got that concept from because it's kind of like reminds me of something that may be on a dating
So
site.
So for me, I am into relationship contracts, like period. Like people used to pay me when I was active doing them for people, like writing them for people. So I'm good at that. I'm good at stuff like that. I'm good at structure. So for me, when I came across this clip, I was like, "Ooh, that'd be good for 11 RB." I said they gonna go crazy over this one. So I introduced it to the team at the meeting, and they was like, "Yeah, let's do it. It's gonna be controversial," and it's been controversial all night because you know,
Yeah, that's different. So what's the
yeah.
penalty for the contract? Like what's the
So
penalty?
for me, like in my contracts, it might be like spanking, it may be like you can't go out with your friends, it may be like I'm taking your money away, you're not getting no allowance this week,
No, this
whatever.
like some old other
It can be
shit.
like it can be all types of
Damn,
stuff. It can
Oh,
be
this
like,
ain't no
no, you can't
real
spend money
court.
this week. No, I'm talking about real.
Uh,
I'm talking about. Oh wait, wait a minute. I'm confused. I'm confused.
yeah, this
I think it's
not
about
no
like
court
contracts.
contract. No,
So no, because you can get them.
this
You can get them. What
it's
call
like
it?
some BD. What they
Notarized.
call that shit? Some BDSM shit.
No, 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 no. We're not talking about BDSM. But you asked me what was the
Don't tell a
consequences.
grown motherfucker they getting spanking like that. What you mean?
But what if she likes it?
That's what I'm saying. It's not. It's
That might
really.
be an adequate punishment for her. You never know.
What if she likes it?
what
Yeah, but
the
Right.
that's kind
What if
of
fuck?
she likes to be spanked when she's bad?
that's
Like,
kind of
what's the
penalty.
problem? Oh well, she can pretend like she's crying and just be like liking it on the inside.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
some other
kink.
shit.
That's a
Yeah, that's
whole
what I'm
kink.
saying.
Period.
Yeah, that's something else. That
Yeah,
ain't.
that definitely fall into BSM, Empress. That's a whole
I
kink
know
right
where it
there.
fall at, but I'm just saying I wasn't necessarily speaking on BDSM contract. I was thinking about consequences. A good
No, I
consequence
was
would
just
be
wondering what
you're
they.
not getting your allowance this week. Like if you're getting like $500 a week, you're not getting no money this week because
Empress,
you should
stop
have did
He
this
didn't
and
say
that.
that
lying.
You didn't
You
do
know
before.
it.
you
The
be having these
fuck?
I'm not
Empress be
Nah.
lying.
signing
I
them.
can
Yeah,
show
you
you a
done.
contract.
You
You
flipped
know
that
you be
bitch.
having them
You
signing
flipped
them
it up
kinks.
real.
I don't
Damn, you
Empress.
flipped
actually.
it up.
I don't. I don't.
You done
I
got
don't. I
that
was
shit
trying to go
sound
down the line
crazy.
of consequences. I think that spanking could be a consequence.
This are
I
turning
didn't
some
say
Mm.
all
other
that.
shit, Empress. This
Yeah,
turned
she
into
Right.
done.
other
Nah,
shit.
So,
Empress is
I
done
didn't say none
threw
of
a
that.
but I had a
curveball. That's what you
question
call a
too.
curveball right here. We wouldn't even talk about this shit.
At all.
Exactly, Mr. Druby.
That's
I ain't say
really
none of that.
you
I
kinky.
ain't say none of that. All I said is she might like spanking. I didn't say Empress like spanking. I didn't say that.
And Brizzy sound like you trying to deal with a child. You can make a contract and take their allowance.
I
You
oh my
spank
god, I'm
them.
just
They start crying and all that shit. You dealing with a kid.
well, that's your opinion. I'm just giving examples of consequences in a contract that you can
All
like.
right.
What you gonna
So
do?
what
You
you
can't
Talk
got
get
in
in
about
your
there
some
with me.
adult ones. Talk about some
okay?
adult ones,
No,
not no
no.
spank.
I
I
got
mean,
a
just
good
because it's not
question.
adult for you doesn't mean it's not adult for somebody.
Okay, so bam, like okay, so it can't be far fetched from a contract that you've been presented with. Like what's some like how far are you willing to take it in regards to like what you would, you know what I mean, consume look at as reasonable in a contract.
For me, reasonable is like taking away like my girls trips or taking away like time like my time that I want to spend out with my maybe like my community members if I'm not abiding by the contract or I'm not living up to my part of the contract or literally sitting down and redoing the contract. To me, that's the most reasonable thing ever. Sitting down, see what didn't work, why didn't I do it, and can we try to make something work in a different way. To me, that's the most healthiest way. But we're talking about consequences and we're talking about a healthy relationship. If that's what I agree to, that's what we're gonna do.
So
But oh,
spankings.
Well,
Drew,
Mr.
Go
Empress,
ahead, go
Drinky, it's a
ahead, go ahead.
replay.
Empress, you still don't think that? And this is not the comment you, so I'll
I just think
press
you're
what you said.
judging me. That's why I think Mr.
No, I'm
Uptown.
not.
But go ahead, shoot.
I'm not judging you. I'm talking about the concept. What you just
Hmm.
said was just if we erase the spankings and everything else that are taking your
Yeah,
allowance and the money away, but then the next tier would be, oh, you can't go out with your friends, or you have to.
because why do you want to
Yeah,
spend more time with your friends if you can't even do the things you need to do in your relationship? You need to
Where
focus
did
on
understandable,
your
this
but
even
then,
relationship at a
come
certain
from?
time.
but do you hear the
I thought
second
this was
part?
the intro.
Because my friends don't ask me those type of questions.
Like no,
Well,
like do you hear the stuff you saying? So like you still talking to a kid. You can't go out with your friends today.
well,
Or
that's
no,
your
you got to
opinion.
sit there, or you got to rewrite something because you was bad the first time. So
I
you got
didn't
to
say
come
that.
to.
That's not what I said. I said we can sit down and redo the contract and take out whatever doesn't work that he has a problem with, and we could try to see what does work and do that. That's exactly what I said. I didn't say sit down and write out something. That's what you heard. That's not what I said though.
Okay, so the goal is to get to like a perfect place in a
I don't think
relationship.
anything is perfect. I think the goal is to find things that work in a relationship so it can remain a relationship and it doesn't go into breaking up with each other. I don't think it's something that only the woman is supposed to be doing thing. No, it's a relationship. The man is gonna be things that the man does that you don't like. Right? I don't think it's just like picking on a woman. I don't think it's just picking on a man. I think that when it comes to a contract, is both people putting stuff in there that they need from a relationship for it to work. Most people don't want a contract. They go with the flow and they still break up. Some people use contracts, they still break up. So I don't think it's no guarantee that you're going to stay in a relationship because you have a contract. I just know it works for a lot of people. That's all I was ever trying to say. I'm complete.
You complete. That's interesting. So the complete sentence.
Yeah, yeah, I'm complete sentence. Yes, thank you.
Empress, you've used this before, like where this has been consequences in your experience using
Yeah, I'm not
contracts, like.
comfortable answering that question. Because I
Okay,
feel I feel like it's gonna go down that BDSM road again. I gotta start sweating a little bit.
okay, I got
No,
you.
not star slutting. We just trying to understand. Like I don't know. Like I ain't know. You
I
could
only
put
had four relationships. Every relationship I had, well, all three relationships I had besides the one when I was a teenager. Of course, I didn't have no contract then. All three
right.
relationships I had as an adult, they all were under contracts. That's what I would say.
Damn.
Can you tell me your
You
consequence for the guy that didn't keep up his part?
Oh, what's his consequence? Oh, you
Mm,
want to know? No, I don't want to know the consequence.
see,
No, no,
I
I
kind of
don't.
no,
I'm
wondered.
not.
no,
I'm
no,
not really the.
no.
I'm not the really
Hell
punish
no.
him. I'm
I
not the
seen
punish
where they
him
were
type.
going.
I'm not the punish him type. So no, I don't. I never had
Yeah, I
consequences for
caught it.
him. That's not the kind of relationships I was in.
No, we good. We don't want to
Yeah,
know.
I never. But I never had any,
Yeah,
so I don't have any to give.
yeah, great. That was. I gotta say that was
I'm
great.
confused.
We ain't trying to hear that shit.
Well, I
No, we
mean,
don't want to hear no man
some
consequences.
women do have consequences for men. I'm just not the woman that has them.
uh,
If that makes any sense, that's not me.
that's Brandy J.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand. So this is not your personal. You're just speaking in general, right? Impressed for different people, like the
Okay, so
situational.
for general, most people want a BDSM contract. Period. Point blank. Period. That's what most people want. Most married people want a BDSM contract. They want a domestic discipline contract. That's what they want. That's what they need me to write. That's what I'm great at. I'm great at
Domestic
doing that.
discipline.
Yes, they want me to do
This
those kind of contracts because that's what they like. That's what they want. They want to be submissive to their husbands. They want rules. They want regulations. They want dowries. They want all types of shit. If you want the real information, that's what I'm good at. When
that's
it comes to me,
crazy.
I'm not going to get too personal. We're on the replay, so you can keep digging, but I'm not going to give it.
You a wild one with Impressed. I like you. Okay, okay. I'm just trying to follow you. I really am.
It's just it's like it's a place where people don't want to talk about. Everybody want to act like, oh, I could never do a contract until you get one.
So what is the place when you do try to set that up? Is that day one, that day 10, a year? Like what?
What I say is, I'm like, yo, what you think about contracts? And he like, I never had one. Oh, let me send you one real quick. What's your email? Period. And I send a template. Some bullshit that I just typed up like 10 minutes ago before I asked the question.
Empress.
Damn, you just said it with some
Right
bullshit.
off the
That I
top.
typed up
Like,
just to get a reaction, just to see
Me
how
and
you go.
RB got a contract. It's
Period.
called We Call the Shots.
uh-oh,
Period.
there it is.
We make that motherfucker up as we go. That shit change day to day.
Yeah. Told you.
I'm
Well,
going,
I
sit
recommend
your
every
ass
three
down. I'm
months.
going, okay, baby, you got it. Oh, fuck that. No. Okay, no problem. I wish the motherfucker would come talk about a disciplinary contract. Fuck I look like. I'm in the
Fuck
I'm
penitentiary.
out of here
punishment.
with that
Go
shit.
sit down, Mr. Wack. You're
That's gonna
punished.
get wrong person PTSD.
But in a relationship, wouldn't it be good to refer back to like some type of like some type of template, some type of
They're
foundation?
helpful. It is
You
helpful.
know what I
It's
mean?
very
template.
helpful. Yes, it's
Like,
helpful.
Like,
wouldn't
what
Refer
that
you
back
be
mean?
to a template.
like in a
Because guess
not?
what?
Yeah,
You
good.
in the
Like
contract,
you could
baby?
like listen. Like in my
She done got
contract, I was like,
interested.
listen,
Huh?
I'll donate 70% of my income to vacations or
If
to
you
like a
swing at
trust or
me
some shit
more
like
than
that.
twice and
Yeah.
don't hit nothing,
What?
I'm rolling. Nah,
What the
baby,
come
please.
on.
hell?
Hey,
Hey, but if that's in his, if that's in
hear me?
his shit, then like it's stated right there. You supposed to have looked it over.
Oh my god. No, the ladies being quiet. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
No,
Oh, I'm trying to
so
follow. I'm trying.
okay.
Yeah.
So you're not curious in regards to like
Mm.
having a contract, or have you ever had a contract? Because Empress seems like she ain't the only one.
Yeah, it seems like it's some people in here that know about that shit.
Yeah, they just keeping quiet.
Why y'all being scared,
I
man? Let's
can
have a
only think of 50
conversation
Shades
about
of
it.
Grey when I think of a contract. That's the only thing I
Yeah,
can relate that to.
those ones get real nasty.
Who is Rashida's son? Who is Rashida's son? Who
Sheesh.
the fuck is
I don't
Rashida?
know.
Nigga said I got the content on Rashida's son.
Damn.
Who is they talking
Rashida
about the
from Love
lady?
and Hip Hop.
From Love and Hip Hop.
Oh shit, Rashida
Well,
son.
what her son do? From Love and I'm finna
He
see.
called us. He called some type of charge, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought that was Remy's son.
And James Earl Jones died,
I
y'all.
do remember. Who? Did he?
James Earl,
Damn.
yep, while y'all was
damn.
in that other room with the interview, he
I ain't
passed
gonna
away
lie. I thought that nigga was already dead.
Who is
Hey,
James
at
Earl
he
93
Jones?
was
years
not.
old.
He was 94. Yeah.
93. Oh, okay.
Who is James Earl Jones? You got it. I ain't good with names. You got it. I gotta start
James
thinking.
Earl Jones, coming to America, the daddy, nigga.
Oh,
Mustafa
Mufasa,
and
Lion
Lion
King.
Lion
King.
Yeah.
King.
The king
Yeah.
is
ah.
Zamunda.
He ain't gonna
Mustafa.
remember. Droopy ain't gonna know no fucking
Yeah,
Lion King.
the
That's right.
Darth
you talking
Vader.
about the
Damn.
king is Zamunda?
He say the father. No, I know the father in Coming to America.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
know
know
who
who.
that is. Quick, I knew he
Yeah,
wasn't know who that
Mufasa.
was.
He had the dog on Sandlot, the one with the behind the gate.
I don't know
That's all I
what
always
I
remember
was
him.
saying. Like,
Yeah, that's the nigga
Remember
king is Zamunda, man.
what I was
The
saying. Like,
Darth Vader voice.
the
I
Dark Vader
remember that.
voice? Yep.
remember
Yeah.
the name of the
Damn.
movie. I
Darth.
don't remember the movie.
Sandlot, the one, the baseball one. Remember they hit the
That-
ball over there and he had a big ass dog, and they
Not
all
yeah,
be scared of it.
bro.
I mean Kobe. I know who
I
you're
He
talking
was
about
on.
for sure.
What's that? Claudine. Was that a
I
old, that
can't.
old ass movie? He was the trash man. Took care of her, all her kids. I'm dating myself, but
He
Yeah.
been in so much shit. I ain't gonna lie. He
Lil
been around.
Shop of Horror. I remember that movie. I don't remember saying like I remember the name. I just can't remember the movie.
Nigga was locked up when Sandlot came out. Of course you don't remember, man.
Probably
Coming
Hey,
to
was. I
America is
can't.
the
nah, that
best
was you.
one.
That Teddy Parker. He was in
That
that.
Probably
He was in
was.
that
That's a
Martin shit.
fact. He probably was.
probably was.
Shit.
Welcome boom.
Probably was. That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie to
He died today.
you.
He died today.
Who?
He passed away today.
Oh,
Yeah, I found
James
out
Earl
this
Jones.
evening when
Oh,
the interview was going
damn.
on earlier. Sorry.
Yeah, this morning actually.
I shared it in the Honey ENT chat, I think. On Instagram.
Man, that's terrible, man. But you know what's crazy?
No, that was
Everybody
wonderful. He
got
was
it.
93 years old, Mr. Drewby. That was a
No,
long
no.
life.
I was just gonna say what's crazy is like what I think about in that regards. Like everybody got a death to pay. Um, I think I look at how they got there. You know what I'm saying, and if they, what I mean, like lived a life to whereas what I mean, it makes sense that they passed away. So things like that. You know what I mean, because everybody got one. That's shit. Ain't nowhere around it. Ain't nowhere around it, man.
Got a date.
Damn, everybody got one. How you get there? That's the question. You know what I'm saying?
What DV She in here? Nope.
She was in
I don't
here.
She
know.
was.
Hey, we got that other clip, Juby. We got that other one where the
Let's
Bay contract.
let's get it. Put it at the top.
I
We
put it at
play
the
it.
top. Yeah, let's see what people think about this one.
Kai
Pretty much,
Frost,
they got.
that's him. Okay, what about him? Wait, look, I don't even know this motherfucker. Like, yo, who the fuck is this? These niggas just be shitty, be shit. This shit is sickening.
You say Kai Frost. Never heard of that nigga. Y'all heard of Kai Frost?
I guess that's their son.
Yeah, that's Rashida's
Oh, that's
son.
that's her son.
Yeah.
Damn, I ain't know she had a son. That's crazy. Damn.
Don't she
Bang.
have a
Got
stepson and through Kirk, and then she has her own son? They had later like a baby, more like a like a not a toddler, but like a kid. Didn't she? They have one between
Oh,
both
this
of them.
bad work. What the fuck
oh
is?
oh
Oh,
oh
this bad work.
damn. Sound crazy. I don't know. Like I ain't gonna lie. That's
Yo,
Brandy
look at this
J.
motherfucker. Hey,
Oh no. Oh no.
R&B,
I
R&B.
swear I ain't gonna lie,
Just said,
Brandy J.
I
I
said,
don't
what
be
about
knowing.
him? I just,
I don't give a damn.
hey,
Like, what people got going on, what they got on be in their life.
Oh,
So
that's
it
good.
be news to me. I swear.
That's good.
That shit be like,
yo,
damn. Now I
Drew,
know
you hear R&B, right?
what she say. What she say?
That's real fucked up.
Look,
Oh shit.
not
That's
the
oh.
We
nasty.
trying to
Oh.
hear, Drewby. Can we hear?
Is Naughty
Hey,
on the stage?
Yo,
Naughty on the stage?
Naughty.
oh, is that her son? Let me
Naughty
see.
was on the stage.
Oh,
Oh,
hold on, let
damn.
me.
You say it's Naughty on the stage. Damn.
That's fucked up.
Yo, hold on, let me pull this nigga.
That's some shit right there.
Oh shit.
That's some real
Damn.
shit right there.
Kai Frost picture. See.
Damn.
That's
Nah,
crazy.
this is bad work.
Sound like bad work. They call for Naughty. Oh man.
Kai Frost.
That's fucked up. I know he is very upset at his son right now.
Damn. Caught him.
Oh man, that's Kurt's son.
Yeah, that's Kurt's son.
God damn,
Frost is Kurt's last name.
what's the other nigga name that was wearing his hair like a
Hey, no
phoenix?
baskets. You need one?
Young Jock.
Young
Ain't
Jock.
no
Let me call him
baskets.
Young Jock. Young Jock.
Who call themselves that?
That's fucked up,
That
man.
nigga at the supermarket at work.
Who call
Nobody,
themselves
no
ain't no
baskets. You need
baskets?
one. Ain't no baskets. You need one.
That's that nigga name? Oh shit. That's
At work.
crazy. That is crazy. Damn.
That
Now
dude,
unless he about to get some coke. Never mind.
Oh,
the one that sound like used to sound the one. I used to be like he sound like Ray J. He used to come to the stage and we ran him off the app because he was going from road. He did something and you ran him off the app.
I ran him off the app.
You
What?
exposed something.
I exposed what? Why you always telling me I exposed something?
You exposed
Nigga, what
something.
kind of woman is you?
Ran him off the app. I'm a real woman.
Huh?
I'm a real woman.
You a what?
A real woman. That's the kind of woman I am. A real one.
Yeah. You know the first thing I thought when the niggas pulled up, I said, "Oh, she done lined me up to get me jacked. This what I get."
Mm, that's like jacking myself.
I'm listen. If I wouldn't have saw that motherfucking window go the way it went, I'd have thought you was firing blanks, playing it off.
That would be me jacking myself. I ain't finna do that.
Yo, this is bad work. I gotta hit the young jock. Let me hit.
Cause
So I
that ain't
gotta
me
get.
right
You know,
there.
Bow Wow. We think about. Wait, hold on. Young jock. Fuck. Let me see.
Oh
Man, this is
shit.
bad work, bro. And they trying to get this nigga out of here sending this type of shit to me, man. It's crazy.
Damn. Then Don't
He
Love
needs
and
to
Hip
be
Hop
out of
got a
there.
new season. Oh shit.
This motherfucking ass need to be out
Fraud,
of
look,
there.
I said, what's his
They
daddy IG? They sent it to me.
That shit really go crazy. They find that out. Well, I don't even know what it is. It sounds
Oh
interesting.
no, this is bad work. If
Oh
I sent you this
shit.
group, you gonna be mad. You gonna be like, oh no.
No, I don't want to see it. Sound like you call for Naughty.
This
That
nigga
game,
right
Let's
I
here.
just
know what
say,
time it is. I'm
let's
good.
just say, Pound Town, take me to
Oh,
Pound Town. My coochie pink, my booty hole.
ah, ah, shit.
This nigga on his
Damn.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn.
yo, call me now.
He definitely got carpet burns on his back.
Man, they fuck around and break a record on Love and Hip Hop.
Listen,
Yo,
they wouldn't even want to show up to Love
yo,
and
this
Hip Hop.
bad business.
And Naughty not on the floor? Nope.
This bad
Oh
business.
shit. Oh shit.
This is bad. Oh man,
Damn. Damn.
this bad business, man. I be, oh man,
Mm,
this nigga's son. This is fucked up.
It is.
it's fucked up.
This
Damn, it
nigga is
sound
fucked
fucked up.
up. What the
I'm good.
fuck is what? Damn. I hate. Oh man.
Oh shit. Damn. What y'all think about that? Flow open to speculation. What y'all think? What y'all thought when y'all heard that? Oh
I don't know.
shit.
I heard his back had rug burn, and I just tapped out after that. I was like, what?
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 Oh shit. That's crazy. Man. They they fucked Love and Hip Hop up with that
Man,
one. Damn. Mm,
this is bad work.
damn,
Oh wow,
son.
that's who I'm gonna call. I
Bow Wow.
call Bow Wow. Bow Wow could call the nigga, man.
Bow Wow finna go ham. Bow Wow. Damn.
Yeah, this gonna fuck his daddy up.
Yeah.
That shit gonna come out any minute. I'm trying to give him warning. Somebody gonna.
Mm. Finna try to. Damn. Blackmail. Blackmail.
He's on vacation.
What's the crazy nigga? Stevie J. Stevie J know that nigga for sure.
Oh shit. Not Stevie.
We call Stevie, yeah, Stevie J. Stevie J be making faces. Yo, Wack, what you saying, 100? What you saying? What you mean?
With the whole look.
Yeah, with the little faces. What you mean?
Oh shit. Damn. Shit. At some point though. That's what. At some point, like it be like, you go. Yeah. Some point, shit just come out. I don't know.
We want to run that at the top.
Which oh shit. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think it's better to face the music now or later, cause like you can't, when it get like when certain things, it be just like okay, when it's just where it's at right now, it's like you might well own it. You know what I mean? Some type of. Oh man, shit, nigga, you might well get the money. Nigga finna make a killing. Nigga. Shit, it's like, damn, do you get in front of it now, or you just act like it don't exist? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. It's like what you do in that spot. Like what you do in that spot. You know what I mean? It ain't got nothing. It's attached to you. Yeah, I mean that's an interesting question. That pressure. Do you care enough to get in front of the bullet? Cause this one come in and say, dang, God damn. Are you in the Matrix? Huh? But yes, we do want to play that clip at the top. It's in reference to contracts because a lot of people seem to agree with contract relationships. Empress stated that it's growth in contract relationships. Do we got audio in here to play that clip at the top? Miss Rose, Miss Rosetta on the phone. So
Hold on, let me see. Is it inside the chat? Oh yes, no,
I'm
not
back.
chat.
You need me
Oh, there
to
she.
play that
play
clip
that?
at the top. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You can hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
You
Rosetta.
ready? I'm so ready for this. I'll need you to sign this. What is this? That's the Bay contract. As I stand here, I decided it's best that I go over the rules of this contract. It's long. Rule number one. Once you hit this, you belong to me. Yeah. That means I'm yours, you're mine. Don't worry, I don't cheat. Two, you will not go any longer than 2 hours without communicating with me. You understand? Whether it's Skype, email, fax, text, typewriter, I don't care. You better stay in contact. Three, you will not have any more female friends. You know those female friends that you hit up on occasions and all that, and you hit from time to time, or maybe they call you late at night. Won't be none of that. None of that. It's over. At all. All right. Now, four, you are always going to share your location. It's my job to know where you at all times. Is that it? No, that ain't it. And five, last but not least, if I ever catch you cheating, because I give you good love and there's no reason for you to cheat, I'm going to cut you off. Yeah. You know what? I don't think I want to do this. Sign it. Make sure it's legible. You belong to me now, nigga.
Kobe.
And honestly, straight men don't need to do shit like that anyway.
Cool. Straight man. There's nothing for a straight man to do.
I'm talking about exposed. Like
We
when
can
it
hear
comes to
y'all,
that
Mr.
type of
Wack.
shit,
I mean, no,
that shit bitches exposed or like
you don't expose them. They just
Peter
doing it
Dahlia.
because it's their son. That's what it is.
right. So but
I don't know what the fuck they done did. Well,
right.
they just love hip hop. But
So for to me, like if I saw, it depends. If the man was like actively fucking with women and had,
Y'all not gonna mute that minute?
yeah, or had a disease or something, was spreading
No,
it.
Nah, don't
No.
mute
not
him.
today.
Do not touch his mic.
Looks like somebody did, or maybe he did.
Yeah, he probably
So
did.
Yeah, we
yeah,
don't we
just so
don't
that
mute Mr. Wack.
All right. Damn. I think we need to
I
run that
believe
clip.
the whole part about the location was on point.
Oh, you
I'm
heard
just
it.
saying because
If-
times is rough. Times is scary out here, and I would like to know where you at. I mean, you don't gotta report to me like I'm your mother,
Mm-hmm.
but at least let me put you on the app. At
that's
least
what y'all want to
You know,
say,
that's
and
all I'm
y'all
yeah.
be
saying.
Men
watching,
get
and y'all
sex
be
trafficked too,
talking and
y'all.
not
So we
Right,
saying.
definitely
exactly.
got to
Let's
be
let me
having
put you on the app,
location.
the
All
little
right,
family
Keita
app, so
Bug.
we
Yeah,
can
I
share
wonder where
y'all
you
want to
was.
locations.
throw that
You
in
was acting
there.
like you was scared to
Uh,
speak when we was talking about contract. You trying to figure out. Now I know
uh,
you done been presented with something, right?
uh,
Have you?
yes.
Okay.
Like with a
Oh,
dating contract or something like that. Is that what
hey,
you're talking about?
I don't know. I don't give. Listen.
Getting involved with somebody, period.
Oh yeah, tight shit. Yeah, tight shit, tight
Right,
shit.
right, right.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Like, so you stand on the side with Empress. Like, do you feel like um it's better with a contract? Like you can skip like with a contract based on, Empress perspective, not mine. But with a contract, right, you can skip all the small talk because you got all the intricate details in this PDF, right? And now when you meet that person, you can kind of, you know what I mean, because y'all already know all the little things, so you can get around to the big things. You feel like that?
Like, what's the big things? Like fucking? Is that the big?
I don't know. You gotta ask Empress. Empress,
What?
Not
I
only
think I think
fucking, just
I
getting
think.
involved.
Uh,
Yeah, go ahead.
okay. So I don't know why Mr. Juby keep putting it on me. I never made that statement that I feel like the little PDF thing. That's not my thing. I just found out about that as well. Contracts is a different story. The PDF thing, I think what Mr. Juby said is actually accurate. It would just be like a stepping stone to conversation, only if it's going by the list that I had for myself, like the 10 thing list that I put in the chat. If it wasn't that, then I think I would have to go with Miss AB was saying. What's the point? Um, but if it's going that way, then I would love to try it. But since I don't date, I don't know how legible that would be. But yeah, I think that what Mr. Juby said is accurate to a degree because I think Mr. CL or Mr. Kibaji was saying it earlier. They were saying that people still gonna talk about this stuff anyway. But then I had a issue with that as well, Mr. Jo, because Mr. Jo said, excuse me, um, because even though people are saying that the contracts are blah blah blah, you still literally write these things in a text message. Only thing they do, they gotta take it out and they can just put it in a contract. Your favorite color, whatever. All the small talk is still in the text messaging or the conversation that you have over the phone. So I don't see what the big deal is. I'm done talking.
there it is. You down with
Okay,
that?
so I mean, it would be kind of like taking the fun out of out of the relationship. I can see to me, because I would like to gradually know certain things about you along the way. I don't know, but is that something like a non-negotiable? Is that would that fall in the line as that the non-negotiables of a relationship?
I don't know. Depends on what you want. Like, is it?
Right.
Yeah, just
Yo, to
Make a
yeah.
quick
me,
decision.
Uh-oh. Crazy chaos.
what's
What it
poppin',
do?
beef?
Come on. Hey, listen. Last time you got into it with Wack. This what
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
know.
before we get
Supposed to be
hold
on
on, but
stage.
is you supposed to be? I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know who invited you up, but listen, moving forward, you gotta understand the space you in, where you at. This is all his. So you know what I mean? A lot of times when a motherfucker telling you how to move, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, understand that's how you
I'm the
move,
new
you know what I'm
guy.
saying?
I get that. And like I said, you know what I mean? I don't know all the policies and all the ins and outs, you know what I mean? But I'm learning. You feel me? So
That's that's
I'm
a
here for a
fact.
reason. Like evidently I'm here.
Absolutely.
And
But
I thank y'all for that.
that's a
For real.
fact. Now we got to keep you in the goo.
Move him down. Sorry,
That's
Craig,
a fact. Nah, you good.
because
You
I don't
good.
think he got cleared. And
Okay, okay.
yeah,
It's all good. Stay in the goo, you know what I'm saying? When
What
Wack
happened?
available, he'll invite you up, you know what I'm
What
saying?
happened just now?
Crazy chaos.
Oh, he ain't
Some
clear yet.
some somebody invited him up.
Yeah.
I just gave
Unless
him a
Wack
little
brought him up, we ain't gonna
I
do
don't
nothing
know.
until Wack talks to him. Yeah.
I
My
don't
fault,
know.
crazy chaos, man. But you gotta wait till Wack have that conversation with you.
Yeah, Wack
You
on
know
the
how that
phone,
goes,
man.
man.
It's all
Y'all had a
good.
little, yeah. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Back and forth. Y'all gotta have that conversation before you even come up on stage.
That's a fact. That's a fact. It's all good. You live and you learn. In any case, man, back to the conversation. Key the bug. What you were saying?
So does that fall in the lines of like non-negotiables as well? Like,
my color is blue. Like my favorite color is blue, and I don't want no kids, and like you gotta have like 4 kids with me to be in a relationship with me, or type shit. You know, like type like that. Like we gotta have yoga sessions together on every Thursday, like stuff like that. Is that what you're talking
No,
about? That type of
that's a
contract?
relationship contract. He's asking for a
I mean,
PDF file.
That wouldn't fall in a PDF
I
file. I'm
think it
curious.
would. If that's
No,
what
why would
anything
it?
you want to put in the PDF file, I think
Oh my
should be
god, every time.
valid.
Ah, don't get so
Empress, what were
frustrated.
you about to
Hold on,
say?
hold on.
What,
No,
what were
yeah,
you about to say? I'm sorry, baby. What
listen,
did you about
listen,
to say?
listen, listen. Hey, let's do this. Y'all ever did Woosah together? Woo side. That's just it. It's just how it go. You know what I mean? We chilling. Hey, we having the conversation, but like, like break it down, Empress. You got the flow.
So what I was trying to say was that when it comes to, well, from what my understanding is, because like I said, the PDF file is new to me as well. Like everybody else here is new to me, but I'm not new with contracts. So I think what the guy was saying is literally to cut the small talk, put your favorite colors, your hobbies, and stuff like that. So I created a list for Love and R&B, and I put 10 things on the list. It could be found in the chat if you just scroll up a little bit, Miss Keita Buck. But I don't think he meant like your schedule and stuff like that, because I think that was before. I think that would go against what he was saying, because he's saying like you could what was the words he used, y'all? He said you can X somebody out or something like that. You know, you can move on to the next person if you don't like their 24 hours or something like that you had to read over the file. That's what I think he was talking about. So I think more of a relationship contract would be more intricate, like you're talking about. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say?
Yes, and I kind of think that mine's would kind of align with it as well because well regarding the non-negotiables,
Mm-mm.
because as
Just
you don't
just
think so,
just
no.
just just the things about you, like maybe like 10 things
Oh,
about you, like
oh,
your
like
travel,
my
your
favorite color.
career, shit like
Oh,
that. Yeah,
okay.
small talk, favorite
Oh,
color,
okay, okay.
favorite
Then yeah,
food,
that would
favorite
actually
pets.
be,
Yeah, just life stuff.
yeah.
Just seems like I'm working too hard. Like that's point.
I mean,
I
but she
don't
doing it
know.
in chat. Like,
From
listen,
my
when you be laying in bed at nighttime and she texts you, what she supposed to
That's
tell her?
like
You
your
gonna text her
bio on
back?
your dating profile, pretty much.
Yeah.
I
So
probably
none
wouldn't
of y'all ever played
respond.
21 questions before and texting. None of y'all.
What?
Yeah, I have. I actually
When I
got
was at
I got like this
21
little game
questions.
thing on my phone. It's not on my phone. It's like a screenshot I took of questions that you asked the person, to break the
Yeah, I always
do
do that.
like an icebreaker.
Icebreakers. Yeah, 21 questions by chat, by
21
text
questions.
message. hmm
Damn, how
I
long
don't do
that
them all
take?
Let
at
me
one
see if I can
time.
find it.
You must really think I'm crazy, huh, Mr.
No,
Drew?
I was curious. I'm
Jesus.
like, damn, how long did 21 questions take? Damn.
Maybe if you really like them, it can take like a week or two.
I be so
You know.
damn busy. Like 21,
But I
man.
asked a
I
lot of
fuck
questions
around
within the
and
first couple of days, so yeah, I can
left
recommend
that
that.
motherfucking phone, grab the other phone. Shit, nigga, I wouldn't
You
hit a
know, I
second
think, I
question.
think, I think, I think that, you know why I think this works, because I think nowadays people almost shame you for showing that you like them. You're like, oh, they too clingy or this or that. So I think that a PDF file, you don't you had to get involved with all that ghosting shit. You don't like them, that's it. Y'all both agree. Y'all mutually agree. You move on. You don't have to waste your time and get ghost or get played or be a placeholder.
Damn.
I think it's a
Oh,
I think it's
come
a
on, Doc.
good I think it's a good and a bad thing. And I can give you both. I think it's good for some people because some people learn by reading stuff and some people learn by listening. So there's no one way to, skin a cat when it comes to that relationship shit. Also, I think if y'all were to break up, they got the whole compendium on your life. They know too much. So I ain't
Mm.
giving nobody no PDF. You feel what
That's
I'm
a
saying?
fact. They need it.
Well,
I mean, because that's what a nigga would expect. Like, if that's what we doing now, Empress done broke it down to like a couple things, and
yeah,
I'm like,
because
why waste
I
that?
mean,
Why?
if
But
you've
why
given
we
them,
wasting that time if that's all? If it's that shallow,
I mean, but if you okay, say for instance, if you was going on the interview, right? You
right?
knew you had a job. You know, like say for instance, if you met somebody, like, oh my god, that's my dream woman. You already met her, but then you was
Right,
like, okay, now you gotta go to the get to know you phase. So what?
right.
I'm gonna send her a link to my PDF so she can look it up on Adobe and see,
Facts.
if I'm really a person for her, or
Oh,
she
I
gonna
don't
waste
know
my
about
time.
all that.
I'm just saying this. No, hypothetical,
Right, no,
hypothetical.
I'm
Just rock
probably,
with me for a second.
I'm with you, I'm
Rock
with
with me
you.
for a
Go
second.
ahead.
Rock with
All
me for a
right,
second.
all right, all right.
So I'm not trying to be funny towards you. I know you got whatever you got going on. I'm not trying
Let's
to be funny.
go. Come on.
So you send it to a person like me, I'm like, oh, he's so thoughtful. He's an intellectual. He likes to write and he can spell and he's literate. He's not illiterate.
Right.
I'm like, okay, check box, check box, check box. Right? He can read, he can write, he's literate. You know, and I'm like, oh, these things are interesting about him. Then I would probably ask you like, what made you send that? I wouldn't be offended by it. I would just like, because like I said, I just found out about this part of contracts recently. So I
Right.
was like, what made you send that? And I feel like that right there can be a conversation starter alone. So that you can get a more better perspective of who the person is and why they did that. I don't I agree with what the last person said. I don't think there's no one way to do relationship. I think the problem is too many people think it is. People are not willing to do something new because it's scary. This shit is scary as hell, even to me. I never did that before a PDF. I did contracts. I never offered nobody I don't know a PDF for myself. That's gonna look like some crazy bullshit. I'm gonna do it though. I'm
Right. But I'm
gonna
gonna
do it.
say this. I'm gonna tell you this. I
Yeah.
believe when doing certain things, you lack the understanding. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying, and the reasoning for why you need to be doing it a certain way. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
With
That's
caution.
why you know what I mean. Not just caution. This ain't about like let's take away these words we use to apply judgment to what we go through in life. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? And just understand what we go through in life to understand why we, you know what I mean, create these precautions, you know what I'm saying, to prevent ourselves because we love ourselves, you know what I'm saying, from going through and suffering from what we went through in past experiences, from making ourselves believe outside of what we experienced. Let's stay there. You see what I'm saying? Like, because that's what we do when we sit up there, because it's no need for a contract. Like, I'm not doing all of that. That ain't real. You know what I mean? Like Wack say, like you want to make yourself present yourself in the best form you could possibly present yourself, and that
That's not
ain't
what he
that.
said though. He said 50-50. He was with it. He said 50
No,
50.
no, 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 no. What he said was in a contract, you present yourself in the best way that you know what I mean, and that ain't what's real. Like he said, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? It ain't gonna prepare you for what you really gonna experience. Like you may talk faster than I may have imagined based on what I manifested in my thoughts. Now, what's real is me experiencing that, like meeting you. And now I know how you talk. So when I make it to, if we make it to a certain level, we know that's some real shit because, you know what I'm saying? We met each other on a genuine, real level, physical. Not over here on this end painting this picture like I'm motherfucking D'Angelo, you know what I'm saying? And you over here on this end painting this picture like you Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Come on now. You know what I mean? Then I meet you and I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? What the
I
fuck?
mean, but that's why video chat, video call is there. People have YouTube, social media, all types of stuff to see what people look like. And a lot of those things don't have filters. Like YouTube don't have filters. Chatter don't have
Real
filters.
life don't got them
Twitter
bitches
don't have
either. I
filter.
know that.
WhatsApp
I,
don't have filters.
real
So
life,
there's a
real
yeah,
life,
that too. I'm just general
real life.
stuff. I think people overdo it a little bit, just a tiny bit.
But
Um,
is a contract like presenting like some type of perfection? And then when you really get to know somebody, people fall short all the time. And it's okay not to be perfect. It's okay to be human and fuck up or just not be that person that someone's thinking you should
Period.
be. Because we hold into a standard and we're human and we are not always going to be what we even say we think we are sometimes because life hits us and we react and not even know that we were going to be in that position to react that way. You understand? You
I
see
don't
what I'm
know.
saying?
I do. I just, I'm very structured, so I always, I like sustainable relationships. I don't like the go with the flow type of relationships. That's not for me personally, so I can't really speak to that. But I can mute up if somebody else might want to. Because I definitely understand you, but that's, you know what I mean. I don't know how to respond to it because I'm more structured. I prefer contracts. I prefer control. I prefer I prefer knowing what's going to happen next over not knowing what's going to happen next. So
So
I
you
know that's not.
believe a contract puts you in control or the
No, I
person
feel like
that,
that it just gives me a foundation. It gives me
oh,
some
you
type
like to
of
be controlled?
navigation. No, no, no. I like structure. I like knowing where we're
See,
going
you
to go.
like
I like knowing we
control.
have goals, mutual goals.
What control
I like
come
knowing
in?
those
You
things
said something about control.
because it's not like going with the flow. Like, oh, you're gonna wait 3 weeks to get to know. Oh, you're gonna ask someone in 90 days. No, no, nigga.
What that mean? You
Got two
said
weeks.
something
We're gonna
about
do
control.
compatibility testing within the first 2 weeks. What are you talking about?
No, you said
Yeah,
something
I
about
don't.
control.
Yeah, because it makes me feel like that I
Oh,
know what's
you in
going on.
control. You in
No, I'm not in
control.
control of him of what
Oh,
I'm offering to the situation. Like I know that this is what I'm offering. This is what they're offering. This is what we want to do together. So it's some type of establishment going on. There's no, oh,
no
I wonder if they
control.
like me. No, none of that dumb stuff not going on.
Lost.
Yeah,
You want more like stability, like you want to know
I
you
like
don't like
structure.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, foundation solid,
I can't do
stable,
the go with the flow stuff. That's
no
not for
control.
me. I don't want to go with the flow. I want to guess if I like somebody from 3 months now. Do I like you now? what's how is that feasible for both of us? Do you like me? What does that mean? I don't want to wait 3 months later to figure out if I like you. I'm good.
But are you open to that not working out and being okay with it and being able to work with the flow if it
I'm
doesn't?
absolutely fine with that.
Okay.
Are you saying a contract eliminates you from still experiencing three
No,
months later you
I don't.
realizing that that's not the person that you thought was in the contract? I'm just
No,
curious.
I don't think that you just get with somebody and write a contract. I think that you get with somebody and months later, or maybe like year, like whatever y'all decide to get serious, that's when the contract comes into play. I don't think you just immediately write a contract with someone. I'm seeing like for me, I have a system of how I deal with relationships. That's why when I'm in one, it usually lasts for years and years and years because I don't play with my life like that. If that makes any sense. Because I have a system, I just do certain things a certain kind of way.
Right.
That's just how I do it. I think it may have something to do with my neurodivergency. I don't know, but that's just how I operate.
And you don't believe in a PDF you should put too much. Because
No, I think that
Keita
things shouldn't
Bug
put so
was
much.
saying that, you know what I'm saying? Like you need to, okay, you want to
What if
have
they steal your
kids.
identity?
Huh?
What if they steal your identity? You putting your credit card and all that
What?
other stuff. What if they
Oh
steal your
my
identity? What you talking
goodness.
about?
This shit got weird. Identity.
Like, just
What the fuck? Damn, I gotta be at risk of
scamming like
all of these
hell.
things. Huh?
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
never.
trying.
I seen the clip. I told you that one. I know about contracts, but I've never heard of a PDF until I seen the clip. I'm gonna try it though. I'm gonna let y'all know what the outcome is. I'm gonna try
Yeah, I
it.
never heard of a PDF like of
Yeah, I'm gonna
that,
make me a PDF tonight, and
but I
well,
heard
not
like a
tonight because I'm
list of
finna sleep.
non-negotiables and stuff.
But I'm gonna make one this week, and I'm gonna send it to somebody
Who
and
is
let y'all know
that?
what he say.
Keto bug.
Keita Bug. You say you heard of a list of non-negotiables.
Well,
Yeah, like
that's
somebody have
regular
a
stuff.
list of non-negotiables. You
Can
don't
you
have
share
you
some
don't
of
have a
those?
list of non-negotiables.
I don't have a list of non-negotiables. You know what I'm saying? I
Mr.
have a
Jervy, stop the cap.
list of people I ain't fucking with.
No, Mr. Jervy, you
Depending
be the
on
first
what
one
you
on the
li-
stage. Like, I ain't doing this
depending
and I'm not
on
doing that
what
all the
type of
time.
mindset you got, go determine if I'm willing to fuck with
Hmm.
you. You know what I'm saying? Like that or not. You know what I mean? And that's real. You know what I mean? If you ain't trying to go nowhere, I'm not gonna challenge you on that or bring certain things to your attention. I'm just gonna make a decision. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel me? I ain't trying to change nothing you looking for or what you got going on. I'm just identifying with the if I fit the description. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like I want what the fuck I want. Period. You know what I'm saying? You
Well,
don't fit the
don't you think
description.
So,
right?
oh,
I don't
But
think
don't you
nothing.
think
I'm
when
good
you
by
get in a
myself.
relationship?
I'm good by
But when you
myself.
get in,
So when I'm good by myself, all that shit don't matter. I'm just telling you.
so
I'm
hold on
telling
one
you,
second.
like if I
Mr.
ain't
Jervy, hold
good, I
on.
ain't challenging you. I ain't. We ain't. I'm just
I
removing
want to question
myself
you
from
real
the
quick.
equation. Go
I
ahead.
want to question you because I feel like that you do have non-negotiables. Because if one person is very vocal about what they don't like, it's you, right? So
Right.
non-negotiable is literally like saying for someone that had like 5 different baby daddies, you like, nah, I ain't fucking with that. That's my non-negotiable. I would never do that, right? That would be your non-negotiable.
But
Someone
that
who
wouldn't be
has mental
true.
health issues.
Listen, let me
No, I'm
tell
just
you
giving an example.
something.
I'm just giving
Certain things,
examples.
now
Oh my
mental
god,
health,
you're
like
not letting
I'm
me
not the,
finish.
no, because I'm saying like you saying like you telling
I'm just
me
giving
I'm.
regular examples. It don't
Go
have nothing
ahead.
to do
All
with
right.
you though. Like they're
All
not
right.
like okay. I'm just giving out stuff that people maybe are like, yeah, yeah, that's my non-negotiable too. Just giving out
Right.
stuff. It's not towards you though, because I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I would. I wouldn't do that. It's
That's
not.
an
It's not.
example.
Not. These are not
Right.
your non-negotiables. These are just random things I'm saying on my mind.
Right.
Right.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, if one person we learn from you is that you do have non-negotiables. You may not voice them every time we get love and R&B, but for the last 9 months, I heard you voice your non-negotiables a few times. Like, nah, I ain't having that. I'm not dealing with that. She wouldn't be able to deal with me like that. I've heard you say that many times, so there's nothing wrong with that. That's
No,
something
but what I'm telling
healthy,
you, it's not a
right?
thing of non-negotiating. Like it's
Okay.
me person. I mean, it is a thing of non-negotiating because it's like one thing about me. Like I identify things, and I'm not involving myself with people to experience that. Like I can see that shit from a mile away.
Hmm.
You know, I take time. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like I'm gonna take the time to know what I'm dealing with before I'm dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? Period. Like I before I involve myself with you on a certain level, like I'm knowing you from a distance. So it's not necessarily a thing of non, you know what I'm saying, non-negotiables, you know what I mean, because I don't want to put down I guess it's the word, you know what I'm saying, like I
Hmm.
say, like when it comes down to word and we put these definitions, I guess it's, you know what I mean, because it may be suitable for somebody else, You know what I'm saying? So I don't want a motherfucker to think that because I ain't on that type of time that somebody else may not be. You know what I'm talking about? So it's just not for me. I'm gonna say that. Like certain things ain't for me. I ain't gonna necessarily say it's a non-negotiable because I may get with a female, you know what I'm saying, that carry and conduct herself a certain way. Well, now we can negotiate that.
Okay. Oh yeah, that was good. So
Okay,
you don't
that's
want to
a
I'm
you
just
don't want to
saying,
put
no, so
that
it
back
ain't.
on it.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, because that ain't what it is. Everything could be negotiated depending on what you're dealing with. I think, I believe. You
A
know what I'm
fact.
saying?
I never thought of it. Well, yeah, that is a fact. Well, not really.
You know,
Well,
certain
not to
people
me.
you ain't gonna allow to do certain things, and then there's
Right.
certain people that you are.
Yeah.
Certain people ain't you ain't letting get
So
away with this shit, and
do
then
you
there's certain
allow
people.
arguing in public? Like, do you
Huh?
allow like arguing in public in your relationship?
Well, I'm like if I'm dealing with somebody, like we conduct
No, I mean with
ourselves in
her.
the. No, I'm telling you, like if I got that, that ain't what we doing. You know what I mean? We both carry and conduct ourselves a certain way, so we not
so
arguing in
that's a
public.
That's a
non-negotiable.
No,
non-negotiable. So
no,
you're
no.
not.
That's a
That's a no,
non-negotiable.
no. That's a thought that don't exist. That ain't a
Mm,
non-negotiable. We don't
no.
make it that.
Oh.
No, 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 no. Listen, Keita Bug. I know you want to
Okay.
put that on me, but I'm trying to tell you that you know what I mean. You vet when I say vet people properly. Like you know what you're dealing with before you get that far. Like y'all carry and conduct yourself a certain way. Y'all not. You're not doing. You don't get that far with a person, and then out of nowhere, this what the fuck happened, and you ain't see that.
It's a good
You
point.
see what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, what I'm saying is, like, I don't, like, where I'm at now, you know what I mean? It may have been a point of time where, you know what I'm saying, it ain't necessarily a non negotiable. Motherfuckers done that, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, well, I don't want this for me, you know what I'm saying? So moving forward, like, if I was ever to involve myself again, because I ain't gonna say I broke up with a motherfucker from that, but, you know what I mean? Whatever we went through caused us to, you know what I mean, like, part ways and, you know what I mean, moving forward you know what I mean? Certain things I think about when it comes down to who I want to deal with. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't necessarily a thing of a non negotiable. It's just that now I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't who I'm, you know what I mean? Like, like I don't, vet women that carry and conduct themselves like that. Like we know how to communicate to whereas we ain't gotta do something that, you know what I mean, could possibly, you know what I mean, jeopardize our reputation. We got bigger things that we going for, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? And then certain people that look for from a certain perspectives, it helped me to understand that okay, well, you know what I'm saying, they on that level. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I'm you know what I mean? I was just part like, you know what I mean? There's people that's cool with that and they
Mm.
gonna move you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't
I can
a
see what
thing
you're
of
talking about. Yeah.
you see what I'm
I appreciate the
saying?
different perspective on that. That was a good
Yeah.
one. Thank you.
Yeah, that
You
was.
well sometimes you gotta break that shit down because a lot of times you don't see some people you can grow with. Some people have that behavior, you know what I'm saying, when they want more for themselves and they learn, you know what I mean, to communicate the a good way, a healthy way to communicate with their significant other to whereas it don't causes them to, you know what I'm saying, like do shit in, you know what I mean, that type of light, you know what I mean, when it don't, it's no need for that. You know what I mean? Maybe at one time you ain't know how to express yourself, or maybe motherfucker didn't hold themselves to certain standards, and you involve yourself with the wrong type of motherfucker. You know what I mean? A little bit of patience, a little bit of understanding. You know what I mean? What you looking for in a person will help you to involve yourself with somebody that's on the same type of time that you on. You ain't gonna take shit to a certain level when you get wind that a motherfucker move. You know what I mean? A certain way. You not gonna even open certain doors, meaning like, okay, well, I know I'm on this level, this motherfucker on this level. I'm not bringing you to this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? You know that with your homeboys and your homegirls. You know what I'm saying? When you trying to get somewhere in life and you got these type of things going on, but you know they carry and conduct themselves a certain way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I fuck with you, but bro, I'm not bringing you over here. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I know you and I know where I'm going. You see what I'm saying? When it comes down to a relationship, you look at that shit too. You don't let yourself be caught up in what you want to believe about motherfuckers. You deal with what's real about motherfuckers.
Yeah, but still, you still like for me, like the thing that you just talked about, like like behavior and stuff like that. For me, that's a non-negotiable. For my children, for my relationships, for my family, I don't play all that get outside and act rowdy stuff. I feel like anytime I was in a like married with my ex-husband or my boyfriend, I would just wait till I got in the car. I would wait till he pulled off as well, like pulled like way off away from like whatever we was at, and I would express my grievances. I don't like really yell and scream at men. I'd be doing extra shit on Clubhouse, but I would like, you made me very upset. If it's like a work night, I like, what, can we talk about this on Saturday when the week come down, and I'll just, whatever. I'm not one to
So you want to
put
hold
the
on to that pain till Saturday?
no. Can I finish? Yeah,
I'm
but I
sorry.
don't think that's what it
I'm
is. I
sorry.
don't
I'm
think.
sorry.
No, no, no. You can finish. You can talk to me because I just saying that I don't think that's what it is with me. I think that I'm able to be an adult about stuff. Like if something hurt me or you hurt my feelings, I can just wait to talk about it till later. Doesn't mean I'm going to be angry with you all week long. I don't think that's what it means for me, but I'm not sure how that means for other people. I'm able to do these things because that's how I compartmentalize stuff. So yeah, I can do that. Like if
All
somebody
right.
say we're gonna talk
So
about it, we're gonna talk about it on later. I'm gonna wait till later to talk about it.
see, I think the thing is that waiting till later just really just brings the shit back up and into where you gonna get in your feelings to where you was that day. Instead of just like maybe 30 minutes, an hour or so when you went around the kids, like, hey, holler at me real quick. I mean, but it's like if this is the person that you dealing with, you gonna understand niggas get frustrated too. And sometimes a nigga gonna beat on his chest when he feel like he being disrespected. Now, can we have a form of conclusion about that at the end of the day? Of course. But holding that shit in, that shit don't help. That's for sure.
Well,
You know what I'm
that's
saying? Let me know what you didn't like, and I'll let you know how I got to what you didn't like. You know what I'm saying? What did I feel that made me get to that point that you didn't like? But holding it in, nah, fuck all
so
that. Get it
I
out.
did I definitely respect what you're saying, and I definitely received that very well because I'm not a man. You know what I'm saying? So I can't speak for men. So I definitely appreciate you even jumping in. So thank you. So I did make the point to say that during the work week, right? Because I don't feel like it's okay to argue and fight and stuff like that. And people gotta go to sleep and they gotta go to work and then they're carrying that over. They might have a heart attack and they sleep and shit like that. You don't want them that upset before bedtime and shit like that. So I try my best to keep my house very peaceful. Like most people, like somebody even when they were picking me up, I don't even hear your kids. Kids be in here all all day, all through the day. You know what I'm saying? They live with me. I live with them. But I try to keep a peaceful household, right? So for me, I try to do things where we don't have that much conflict. I definitely respect what you're saying because I've been through that before, but it just always seemed like it was just messed up. It seemed like somebody would go to work the next day and come home and bring it home again. So it seemed like it was ongoing, ongoing. When we start, wait, you know what? Let's talk about it a little bit here in the car. You know what? We're going on Saturday when we get the kids all tired out. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna talk about this, right? Because during the work week, it's just doing too much. Like we got too much shit to do to be sitting up here arguing all night long during, and somebody gotta go to work in the morning, and I gotta get up with the kids in the morning. So that's just my opinion, but definitely you bring another perspective. So thank you.
Yeah, I totally get what you're
I
saying.
definitely respect what
But
you're
now
saying.
my thing is when the work week is over and you're on that nice old Saturday and I'm watching college football happy because my Trojans beat LSU Tigers. Hello?
Yep.
And then you
Yep.
want
And
to
because you
bring
want to
that
talk
back
about
up.
it.
So what if I be like,
Period.
you know what, baby? You know what? You right. You know what I'm saying? I made you mad and I was wrong. But it was some shit you did that made me pissed off too to get to that point. So let's just agree to disagree, but agree that we still love each other and we gonna move on from the bullshit. Like
That's
let's get this
wonderful.
shit over with.
That's wonderful. Like who wouldn't want that from their partner? Like I
Hello,
can't speak for
AB.
all women, but I wouldn't mind something like that. I don't you don't always gotta sit down and talk, but for me, I just want to make sure it's not stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you just talked about suppression is like a cancer to a relationship, suppressing things. Waiting all week long. It's bad for some people. For some people, they can do it. I can do it. I'm very stubborn, so I can do it.
So what you
Yeah.
saying? So it's about contracts, or we you know what I mean, getting to know people. You still
No,
believe
we talking about we talking about the nuances Miss Keita brought up to the contract. We talking about non-negotiables. Yeah,
non-negotiables. Here y'all go with that shit there. I
yeah, we
don't
talking about
believe in this shit.
nuances.
I don't believe like I don't it ain't
If
no
I sent
such
you a
thing.
contract, you would be like, "Oh my God, Empress,
I
it's
don't do
so detailed
contracts. So you
in Roman
send me a
numerals and everything."
I'm gonna say this, that's a non-negotiable. You send me that, you would not get a
Um,
response from me,
No,
goddammit.
not from me
You.
to you, not like that. I'm just saying like a
No, I'm just saying,
sentence.
period.
Yeah.
Like a person send me a
Oh
contract.
please. I sent one
That's
to
what it.
somebody. It was like, hell yeah.
What's a
It was like, where do I
contract?
sign? Hell
Nah,
yeah,
no,
right?
nah. You tripping? That's exactly what I'm
I've never been
thinking.
rejected from a contract before.
Oh
Never.
yeah, like I
Ever.
don't know. You got some weird motherfuckers out here in the world. I don't know. I'm not one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like oh
Why
shit.
we gotta be
I don't know.
weird?
No, I don't know. Like I just don't
Like,
do. Like I know. I'm like me personally. Like I know. Like what when
you
it
like getting
comes
your
down
heart
to what.
broken then.
Well, definitely don't. You see what I'm saying? And
So
like
why
I
you go
like
with
to.
the flow? Why you going with
And
the
no,
flow?
I don't. I don't go with no motherfucking flow unless it
Oh.
flows with what I got going on. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't definitely don't work like that. You know what I mean? I ain't that type of nigga. You feel me? I got my own mind. You know what I mean? I'm definitely aware. You know what I mean? I know how to move, know how to think. My nigga know what's going on out here in the world. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I know a lot for real. Can't nobody motherfucking make me a push button, so it don't work like that when it comes down to me. You send me that shit, my nigga, that probably be the last thing you ever motherfucking send to me. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because I don't do that type of time. I need to know what the fuck I'm dealing with for
You
real.
wouldn't even ask her why she sent it? You wouldn't
I
even give
don't.
her no time of day.
Why do I give a fuck? If you on
Because
that
maybe she
type
thought
of
about you so much that she might have been
guess what?
shy and she just liked
We're
you so much she
good.
just sent it to you.
And guess what? You gonna learn in that spot. Certain niggas ain't on that shit.
Empress, will
It's
it
so
really
easy.
be in
Like,
a
listen,
PDF form or contract, or she's like
I'm one of
texting
them.
this?
Man, I don't
I,
give a
I feel
fuck.
like we texted anyway without the
You see,
contract, and I'm just being
I
honest.
mean, texting
If
is
you
texting.
text all the
Text,
same shit in the damn text messages
yeah.
anyway.
So, but you turn around and type that shit up, I'm gonna look at you crazy, cause we
Why? Oh, so you
texting,
wouldn't think of her
cause
like
we're
she's
texting it.
With
intelligent
a
and very sweet
If
signature
too?
line at the end.
wow, we just
Period. Listen, you
texted.
gotta get it
We
notarized
over here
too.
texting
Hello,
it. Now you done
I
put
sure
this
do.
in a contract.
I
Don't
do
ever
notary
call
work
me
too.
again.
You
Don't
wild. You
ever call me again.
wild.
I've never been rejected
Fuck
from a
going
contract,
on
lady.
here?
So y'all need help.
First
Let
and
me know.
foremost, you work too hard, my nigga. This shit don't make no sense. You know what I'm
Never been
saying? The
rejected from a
shit is in
contract
the
before.
text thread. The
I think
shit
I
is
can
in the
stand on that
text
one. I've
thread.
never been
You done
rejected from a
put it in
contract.
PDF? Oh, don't ever call me. I ain't even on that. I
That's
thought
what
we
they all
was
say,
over here
ladies, until they get
building.
one. That's what they all say.
Oh no, for real. Like I'm gonna tell you something. Don't look like you know what I'm saying. One thing about it, you know what I mean. You got a lot. You niggas will think with they dick till they get what they want.
Why
Let
it
me
always gotta be
help
about
you.
sex? I haven't had sex in
No,
4 years.
okay, not about you. You
Oh,
see,
okay.
like when you dealing with somebody else, it can never be about
About
you.
me,
And
right?
you see what I'm saying? Unless they just trying to, you know what I mean, learn you to
Right.
get what the fuck they want. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So, you know what I mean? That's something that, you know what I mean? Because it's like a lot of niggas don't mistake it. What's real is what's real. And you gotta really identify with, you know what I'm saying, who gonna move in accordance to who you are so that you not being manipulated and misconstrued in regards to the people that you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people do it, but if you in places like in where you at in your present time where you ain't dealing with the motherfuckers, that shows you, you know what I'm saying, that regardless if they dealt with it for a point in time, you know what I mean, maybe they did it for particular reasons. But until you take responsibility, you know what I'm saying, for who you are, you ain't gonna never understand the reason. So you can see that shit from a mile away when motherfuckers come at you a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? And that's even on the type of time that you want. You know what I'm saying?
Practice makes perfect.
You see what I'm saying? You feel me?
I
You
prefer
know,
my contracts, man. They keep everything in alignment. You know what's going on. You know how
ain't
much money
nothing
you got
wrong
coming
with
in
it.
the
If you gonna
household. You know
do
how
it,
much money you can put in the savings and stuff like
that's a
that for
fact.
the
Do
IRAs and
you?
shit like that. All that stuff go into contracts already.
Do
So
you? I told you, catfish.
yeah,
What they said came from
everything
Pen
go into.
Palace.
Well, I've never capped on that. I've always got what I've asked for. I've never, you know, um, when certain things happen, the contract was just over. The relationship just ended. Period. What you talking about?
Right.
Have you ever
So
been
Then
given
the
a
late, the
contract, Empress?
relationship was only meant to last as long as the contract. Then
Well, no, you
there it
renew
is
is.
them.
ain't
Some people
that
renew them every
right?
6 months. Some people renew them
There it
every
is.
year.
Yeah, I'm
Some people
telling
renew them
you.
every 3 months.
Are
There's no
you in?
lifetime contract.
Now let me ask you: are
Well,
you in
it
a
is because you keep
contract
renewing
right
them.
now? Are you in a contract right now? I think that's the big
Ooh, I can't
question.
answer that. Can't answer that
Oh shit! I think
because I see
I'm
some birds in
getting
the room. I can't answer
somewhere.
No
that.
I,
fair, Empress. No fair.
Can't answer that shit. I've been in enough trouble lately. I can't answer that. Oh, no
that's a
comment.
yes.
I plead the fifth.
No, that's
Fourth,
great.
five,
That's
fifth.
that's like a yes.
I plead the fifth.
Ain't that a yes?
That's a plead the fifth. That's what that
That,
is.
that's a yes.
Definitely. She don't
That's
want to
a
Come on.
yes.
incriminate
That's a
herself.
plead the fifth.
Right. Oh, that makes
Right.
sense. You know, one thing about if you're not, you're gonna answer the question. You know what
Well,
I
no,
mean?
because
If you
I refuse to
are,
answer questions all night.
yeah,
See,
right. Listen, when you are, you're gonna do something wild.
you can't trick me in a trick bag no more. I learned
No,
about
no,
trick
not
bags
a trick
already.
bag. Not a trick bag. No, not a trick bag. Listen, listen, listen.
Hmm.
A nigga may be an oracle. I'm telling you something. Listen
Oh, well,
to
yeah, I
me.
definitely believe that about you.
Listen, no, listen. Listen to me. Listen
I
to
believe
me.
that already. I believe
Listen.
it since I was 7 years
Listen.
old.
I'm telling you some real shit.
Some stuff
You
don't
know what I'm
believe.
saying? We answer things certain ways. You right? Right? This is period. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You when you ain't guilty, you don't give a fuck. No.
It's not
What you
about being
mean?
guilty. I feel like people use stuff
No,
against
well,
me when
yeah,
they
yeah,
go
it ain't
try to back
about
me
being
up. That's
guilty.
what it
I'm
is, and
sorry.
I get tired
Yeah,
of
you're
that, so I
right.
don't
You're right.
answer.
It
They
ain't
use
about
everything
being
against me.
guilty. That's the wrong
No, they use it
word.
against me when they try to back me up. Stop
Oh,
playing.
not at all. I would never use it against you. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Well,
And I
I don't
think,
know.
oh no,
You
not
packed
at
me up
all.
before.
Pack you what? Oh my goodness, I don't even do pack ups. I don't even. I don't even do pack ups. No, I did. You know what I mean? But no, it's just understanding. And I'm gonna tell you, just putting you up on game. You know what I'm saying? When you honest, you don't give a fuck about how
I'm
you
very honest.
answer
I'm
it.
always honest and
No,
very
no, listen,
transparent with
no,
what
no.
I
I ain't
do.
saying you ain't. I ain't listen. I'm not saying that. Like I say, I don't do the judgment when it comes down to the labels. I ain't gonna put it on you. But
Hmm.
what it is what it is, right? When you actually, you know what I mean, got something that's going on in certain departments, you're gonna move completely different than the question that was asked directly to you. Period. Always. You gon' shake.
Can
You
you
gonna
stop telling them the
rattle.
keys to the conversation?
I ain't listen, this street nigga knows. Hey, listen, nigga done been in fucked up situations, you know what I'm saying, they had to maintain they self and seen other motherfuckers fold. They kinda know how that shit go. You know what I mean? And on
Yeah, I
different
don't fold.
levels. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
No, not you. Not you. I ain't saying you folded. I'm just letting you know what I mean, how you can identify like that help you understand. Oh. You be like, oh, you on that type of time. Okay.
You
All
is on that
right.
type of time. It's all good though, Mr. G. I thought we was a team.
No, we a team. Now we a team. No, I'm putting you up on it. Cause we coach it. No.
You didn't catch me. You didn't catch me. I'm being nonchalant. I'm being ambiguous right now. I'm so ambiguous. Like, please. I got my
Oh
cool
shit.
sunglasses on. You can't tell nothing about what I'm talking about.
That's a fact. It's like I'm gonna tell you this. It was a motherfucking great room.
I told you that contract
Definitely a
type was gonna drive everybody crazy. I told you that one.
Oh man, hell yeah. It was interesting, interesting. You know what I mean? Which in turn is good for conversation. Not necessarily like I tell people, your opinion, your perspective is your perspective. Your life and how you live it is how you live it. You know what I mean? A lot of times, a lot of people share. We want people to share different perspectives to give us understanding, not necessarily saying to change how we move and how we do things, simply because we may be faced with a situation that move in accordance to a scenario that we heard on stage, which helps us to deal with that situation. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know what I mean? Give a little insight on what we may be faced with to help us, you know what I'm saying, move in accordance to what we may, you know what I mean, have to go through, you know what I'm talking about. So that's what it's all about, you know what I mean? It's all for knowledge, you know what I mean? People just have to, you know, alleviate your emotions when it comes down to these type of things, because it ain't about that. It's just about understanding how people view things and how people move, you know what I mean, in accordance to those things. We come from all over the country when we come to this particular platform. It's the 100 side, you know what I'm saying? So you got people from
Period.
all over the
I know.
country, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? All in all
Juby,
over the world. What up, bro?
I think you got to do on room on how some of us men understand those vibes of a crazy woman as opposed to a cool woman.
Fuck you, man.
Ah, we need to do it. We need to do
All,
it.
all off
Like,
communication. All off
men love
communication,
crazy
right, Juby?
women.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even like men
That's a
love
fact.
crazy women.
Hey,
Men
I'm not
love
even pointing
women.
no finger at nobody. I'm just saying, just like overall, with you know what I'm
Because I
saying?
heard
Because there's
everybody
some
earlier.
men that can do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, Oh,
Nigga, yeah, I swear to God, bro. Like,
most
I,
men are
Come
psychopaths
on
though.
now.
Anyway,
I swear to God, no, not most. I mean, I don't know what you
men love
used
crazy
to,
women. We
Empress.
keep y'all on your toes.
That
So
is, but why y'all never in? If that was the case, you would see so many successful, crazy ass motherfucking relationships.
I have very successful relationship, but like I
But you
said, when
don't,
that
do you?
contract was
Them
like
bitches
violating my
don't.
contracts, is
It
over.
don't
That's just
last.
who
You
I
know what I
am.
mean?
You
But
can't
like
call
you
it
right,
successful
we
if it ain't
do.
here no
No,
more.
it was successful until it
Keep it
wasn't. So
G,
you
bro.
can't
The
negate what
reason
happened.
why
What
a
was
nigga don't really
successful.
go strong because they can't handle that shit. They'll
Oh
fuck around
please,
and create a
how
label for
blessed.
me and make it
Yes,
seem
sir.
like I'm doing some type of shit, and it'd be like, wow, I'm over here
Men are
having.
crazy. It's
We,
psycho, very
you hear
possessive,
this? You
very
see,
jealous.
you see, they even hear what they want to hear.
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? This how this shit go. You
Now,
know what
what vibe do you
I'm
get from
saying?
that, Drewby?
I'm
We don't want
telling
to
you.
go there.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Well, I'm
Like,
not crazy. I'm very direct.
I
I'm
ain't
very
gonna say.
honest. I'm very
I'm not gonna say
transparent.
crazy. I'm gonna say it takes. Like, you gotta understand how to
I'm not
deal
trying to
with it.
impress y'all. That's why
You
y'all
gotta
think I'm
have.
crazy.
No, no, no.
Women that's like,
Every
oh
it's
hi,
somebody for
hi Mr.
everybody. So it's
Kennedy, blah
necessarily
blah
it ain't
blah.
it ain't
Nah,
crazy,
fuck
but
that.
we identify. You know what I mean, with things we don't understand as crazy.
I just think it's different when it's a
Or
woman
we
trying to impress
identify with
you,
places we've been.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
or
Moving
some
according to
men
a certain thing.
some men look at women that's like not afraid of men as controversial women, like women that might be throw it off, something got to be wrong with her because they're not like, oh, who's that talking to me, Mr. Kibichi? Hi, Mr. Kibichi. How you doing today,
Hey.
Dad? When they're
Well,
not
I'm a.
talking to you like that, then it's like, oh, she's crazy and she's
Hey.
wild and she got her own
Hey. You
Nah,
know what I'm
mind
I'm. A,
and
saying,
she's
Kobe?
messy.
well, I
No,
say
it's
this.
like,
I
oh,
say
hear
this.
hey,
me?
Mr.
It.
Kibichi, thank you for loving R&B tonight, baby. No, nobody talks like that. That's
Well,
it.
I say this. It wouldn't be a thing of like me. I'm more of a intellectual. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I'm going places when it comes down to how I carry and conduct myself. So you know what I'm saying. If you want a person to deal with you, involve themselves with you on that type of level, on that type of time. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
If
Drew be
you
telling the truth. They better be an astronaut because they fucking with a star right now, God damn
You
it.
feel
Tell them,
me? And
Drewby.
all that. I'm the sun.
Yeah.
I'm the light in the
Yeah,
sky. You
man,
I'm
hear
I
me?
like
saying,
that.
I be
I like that
trying.
one. I'm still in that one.
Talking about, man. Come
I'm
on.
I like
I mean,
asking.
you know,
You
like it's
astronaut.
just, I want you to carry and conduct yourself a certain way. I don't want you to be around here, trying to, because you're not, like, ultimately, you ain't going to embarrass me. You're going to embarrass yourself.
That's yourself.
Ooh, that's a bar.
I mean,
That's a bar.
hey, man,
It's
I'm not,
the truth, though.
because
It's
I'm,
the truth. It's the truth.
yeah, I ain't responding to that shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I ain't fucking with that shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, but the thing is, like, where I'm at now, like, I'm going to vet you, you know what I mean, to see, how you carry and conduct yourself before we get to that type of level, you know what I mean? That type of time, you know what I mean? Because a nigga know what they got to lose, know what I mean, if these things happen, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people on a certain type of level ain't thinking about that. They all emotion. So they just respond, oh, I feel like this, and you know what I'm saying? And maybe
We
some
gonna
petty
move in them.
shit. Huh? Oh yeah,
We
we
moving
got to
on.
get the yeah, damn, we got
Yeah,
to get the fuck up out of
we
here.
gonna be a queer on
Hey,
Friday.
oh shit, no we
I'm
ain't.
out of here. Night, y'all. It was a wonderful
Good
room.
night.
That
Hey,
was a great
appreciate
job.
y'all for coming through. If you're new to the room, go on top, click the house, become a member, follow all the moderators on stage. Definitely appreciate y'all for coming through. Man, y'all got 30 seconds to click that link, man, cause we moving that traffic. We going to the big beehive, man. We are out in 30 seconds, man. We 7 minutes over. 8 minutes over. We only got 30 seconds.
Or actually, 12
Salute,
minutes
Kobe.
over.